we are here doing our thing. We are having fun. Thanks for joining us again for Infinity Tower. We are going to go over our promos real quick. Number one, Ambient Realms. Check out ambientrealms.com for their effects for ambient sounds and games. ambientrealms.com for things like this that you can use in your games for free. You can look for them on the website, download them, super cool. They support Huntington's Disease Society of America and Autism Speaks. Let's do this for a while. Maybe not. And then also Arknight, that does flat plastic minis. Check them out at arknight.com. I'll hold up the other one today. Okay, we are, if you guys are interested in this kind of stuff, we are really close to hitting some follower goals. If we hit 100 followers, a little bit of room there still, we are going to be giving away our normal giveaway for 25 followers, plus an additional 100 follower giveaway. So we have 2 separate giveaways going on right now.
Holy crap!
Pretty much so what I was thinking myself. And if you happen to be tweeting about something related to our game right now, that would probably be an excellent topic for people to know about. And again, PSA, if you are telling people to follow, make sure you tell them to follow twitch.tv/time-to-tabletop. Otherwise, you get a lot of followers who are then immediately upset at you on Twitter. Yeah, just so you guys know, because I've done that.
So what you're saying is we should probably work on some sort of Twitter giveaway, maybe.
Yeah, I think that would be good. Giving things away on Twitter is also a good idea. And you know, there are many excellent people to give things to on Twitter.
We can work on that.
Yeah. What game did he bring is tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Blades in the Dark. Wish I could be there, but at least my book will be there to represent for me. Blades in the Dark with Kelsa. So you guys are going to have a super blast, right? Cat, you're actually going to play?
I'm going to play.
Awesome. So what could not be fun if the two of you were involved?
Everything's going to be awesome. That's double queer.
Okay.
That's what that is.
I mean, just the two of you in general are pretty awesome. That's all I really look for. But it is nice to represent.
Represent the LGBTQ.
To the power of 2.
Yeah. And check out time-to-tabletop.com. Follow us on Twitch. Comment, give us ideas. Hashtag Infinity Tower. Nobody's going to go up for the free hugs this week, so we will just skip that for right now. See me, give me a hug. We'll see how that goes. And we are ready for game, right? Last time. On the Infinity Tower, the party rushed to deal with Aurora's decision to confront the hag Millie. The Archwizard Faxper noticed Aurora's absence and called on Arvin and Theophraxis to follow her, but as soon as he called on them, he also noticed the presence of a new entity in the tower, Ember, a tiefling bounty hunter. Ember agreed to join Theo and immediately go to Dracehill to assist Aurora. Arvin followed as soon as he was ready. In the meantime, Aurora fought the hag, seeking to free Arvin from his obligation to her. The hag used her magics to scare Aurora and hide, and then she began to use the swamp against her, raising the dead, summoning monsters, making it more difficult to move in the swamp. And she hid and refused combat until the party made her so angry that she appeared and tried to destroy them. Best plan. Using arcane and divine magics, the party silenced the hag and slowly destroyed her. Her last words were that Arvin was still obligated. Agree to disagree. The Tiefling Ember returned to the Infinity Tower with the party and agreed to join them in exchange for the price she would have charged to assist in fighting Millie because of the complicated dynamics of how she's used to dealing with people. But that's not a jab or anything. So we last closed. I'm told that we were last eating breakfast. That sounds as accurate to everybody involved?
Yeah.
We're still eating breakfast.
Come on, thing. Okay. I'm going to use the power of the mixer to get things going. You guys have had your breakfast meeting. Okay. Session. Bada bang. Music. Infinity Tower. Something is soloed out. 1 second. Ta-da. I'm getting so much better at not messing up. So, the events of, is it even last night? We haven't even had that much time. This has been just a couple hours, right?
We came back and we
No, we came
went
back.
to bed. Right?
Went to bed.
Yeah.
Came back, went to bed, woke up the next morning, having conversations. That's right. We did a little bit of research on where these people are from, what kind of lifestyles they might have. Slept, pretty much slept.
Yeah.
Tried to do some
Yeah,
like
you got
sketching
4
and so
hours
forth.
worth
Got a
of
little bit more
sketching,
stuff
yeah.
done. Okay, right? Slept. There was some bathing, stuff like that, like general maintenance stuff. And now everybody's gotten through breakfast, and that's pretty much where we are, right? You guys haven't even seen facts from this morning. It's just been the 4 of you and breakfast. Okay, that wasn't ominous. I was just making sure.
It's just the 4 of you.
Breakfast.
Tower.
What could go wrong?
Okay,
Breakfast.
so here's something that I'm trying to understand, Theophraxis.
Yeah.
Okay, there are gnomes.
Yes.
There are halflings.
Yes.
There are dwarves.
Sure.
There are elves.
Uh-huh.
There are humans.
Yeah.
In what ways are you all related to each other? Now, I've noticed that you have pointy ears, as do the elves, whereas halflings have huge feet and not pointed ears, much like humans. So, are you a very short version of an elf and halflings are very short versions of humans? And if this is the case, how do dwarves play into all of this?
You know what? I don't know. These are all very good questions. I don't know that I want to think of myself as a short elf. I'd rather think of myself as a gnome.
You also use a dwarvish script. See, this is what I find intriguing. I would think that if you were related to elves, you would use the elvish script. Perhaps it is
That's
because
probably
you dwell underground like the dwarves do.
Well, because we dwell underground, we do run into dwarves every now and then. We did.
So you were probably unrelated species that at some point shared a language because one of you developed a language before the other one did.
Well, not necessarily. We could have developed language at the same time.
Or you might have adopted the script.
Or they might have adopted ours.
Yes.
I know there are other gnomes, other kinds of gnomes. Well, actually, is there an Underdark in your campaign?
You guys haven't seen any Underdarky stuff. You have no personal
I'll
knowledge
keep
of it.
I'll keep my mouth shut. There are those dark dwarves. who
Yes,
seem
there
to
are
be
dark
somehow
dwarves
related.
and dark elves.
Right.
Are
so,
there dark gnomes?
you know, my player was gonna say yes, but Theo's gonna say he doesn't know.
Well, we met a dark gnome, the hag.
She wasn't a gnome. I mean, she looked like a gnome. I don't think she was an actual gnome.
And where was she?
Ember would probably know that better than you. She was a gnome.
Was she truly?
At least all of her grandchildren are gnomes.
I mean, if she wasn't, then
Oh.
she had some very short children. Very gnomish children.
Can a gnome
So
become
she
a
was a
hag?
gnome.
That seems...
Perhaps
That's
a hag
interesting.
can become a gnome, or anything that she wants to be.
Yes, but that would mean all of her grandchildren would also be hags, would it not? I'm not sure 100%
Well, how do
hags
you
are
become a
reproduce.
hag?
Well, how do you become something like a warlock or a lich, or maybe there's some sort of
Process.
process?
I've heard rumors that hags eat babies and the babies become hags.
Or maybe if you start
Well-
eating babies, you become a hag.
But if the hag ate a baby,
Is that after they digested the baby? That
yeah,
they become
does
hags?
the hag poop out the baby and then that poop?
This is gross.
Hag
Maybe
poop?
we shouldn't think too deep into this.
Perhaps hags are like
We
birds
are
where they
eating
only
breakfast.
have one hole.
I need to go pray.
Yeah. You've been looking at birds that closely, have you?
I thought everybody knew birds only have one hole.
Not with my nature skill, no.
I know that birds are made of meat. I didn't know that.
I have seen amazing things that ducks do in midair, and I really wish I could unsee that.
We always bring the classes, combo.
I don't
That's good.
know exceptional amounts about nature, but I did grow up in nature. And I have eaten birds.
Yeah, I've eaten a few birds too.
Have you ever eaten them raw?
There was a time when we had to.
Lie. Never eaten a raw bird.
Believe it, what you want.
I'm gonna go look for
You can look for facts, Brent?
facts for
Sounds good.
that song stuck in my head.
That's good. So when you get into the staircase of the Infinity Tower, the nice thing is it's pretty... This is one of those good times when you can go through the tower and you can pretty much get yourself directed to where you want to go. So you're able to just kind of come around the staircase, and as you go up, you find yourself in a long, like, dark paneled study.
Okay.
He's got a really big, heavy, old-fashioned desk, and there's scrolls and papers piled all over it, and he looks like he's looking at a book. Whatever it is very, like, heavy and old, and it has a really cramped script to it. And he sees you coming in and closes the door and that book and stands out. Ember, how are you?
Very much better.
Everyone recovering? Feeling fine?
Everyone is recovering well. They're very nice.
Good.
I hope to one day call them friends. And they're helping me with my situation, so
Good.
it's good as well. So how are you doing?
Fine. Fine. The tower is functioning well, you know. No real complaints.
Well, things must be going better because you look better.
Yes. I think things are fine.
Okay. So, I need advice.
All right.
I have, in essence, made myself in debt to these companions to sort of forego the debt that I have in the realm I'm from currently. But I still have the matter of reporting back to the Hag's family, notifying them that I've completed my mission. Is there a way we can send just a message? I know there's probably a way I can send a message.
We could.
I'm unsure how to do it currently.
Well, do you want to go yourself at all, or are you trying to avoid that?
Best avoid it if we can.
I can see why that might make things easier. Do you think a spell suffices? Do you think sending a missive is all you need to do? Does something need to report with physical evidence?
They might want physical evidence. I'm sure they've sent many a people to disturb this hag. I'm sure many have not come back. All right. Yes. I'm sure there's something we can do. Okay.
Yes. Definitely. Let me think on the matter. I'll put something together. Yes.
Okay. She kind of looks around the room a little bit, her tail swishing, and then she sort of bows and takes her leave of the room.
Okay. He goes back to what he's doing. What's she up to?
So wait, did Theophraxis also leave?
No, so
He's just
Oh,
being
he's still
polite.
here.
Okay. And Arvin's praying.
Arvin did leave to pray.
Too many holes on birds.
Did he?
Got it.
Yeah, he said he was going out to pray.
I'm still eating. Nom, nom, nom.
Hags don't have cloacas. Hags don't have cloacas.
Okay. That better not become a hashtag.
You know what we should do? We should practice fighting. Do you know how to fight with anything besides a pew pew?
Yeah.
We should practice.
Why?
Get better. Why?
I mean, we can. I would rather spend my time either figuring out how to kill Gothias or working on something I'm trying to get built. But
Boring.
we could spar, I guess, if you want to.
Yeah.
Actually, sparring's probably not a good idea because you'll kick my ass in a heartbeat. It's not really practice for me.
Well, you can try shooting me again if you wish.
I can shoot an arrow at you.
Okay.
Okay, I'll shoot an arrow at you.
In the dining room.
Sure,
Okay, sure.
why not?
Yeah, why not?
Because what I want you to do, I want you to grab it
Uh-huh.
and do something cool with it that doesn't involve stabbing me.
Okay.
Ooh, that's bad. 13.
And what kind of range are we working with here?
Well,
Across the
13
table?
doesn't even hit her.
Yeah. Across the table.
Yeah. Why doesn't it hit you?
Huh?
Why doesn't it hit you? What are you
Oh.
going to do?
I mean, I guess I can purposefully let it hit me.
Oh, I'm just asking. I mean, are you just too quick for him? Were you moving when he
mean-
tried to shoot you? Or?
My AC is 19, and that's without anything.
Right,
She's
right.
just...
I
That's
missed.
instinct. I don't think she can uninstinct.
She is
She like goes like this.
yeah, she's too good at dodging. You shoot at her and she just kind of like shoulder dodges out of the way.
Catch it.
I'm sorry, try again.
Yeah,
Aim
pretty
for
good.
me this time.
Right.
I'll aim for her to shoot.
Okay.
Want to roll again?
Yeah. You want to hit her, don't you?
19. 18.
Yeah, okay.
19.
Which
Is
one?
it a 19
It's a
altogether?
19, yeah.
19.
Okay, that would hit.
All right. You hit her.
Go ahead and roll the damage.
She never gets to use this ability. She's very insistent on using it.
Jesus. It's not working out for you. 5.
Oh no, that's great. That means she definitely catches it. She like super catches it.
Okay. Did you absorb all the damage?
Oh yeah, I've
And-
absorbed 18 points worth of damage.
What are you now going to do with it?
You know, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get a rest before the next fight, so I'm gonna go ahead and spend a key point. And I'm going to try to like throw it through an apple.
Oh, that'd
Okay,
be cool.
sure. That sounds good to me.
So
Go
catch
ahead and. An apple has an AC of 13, just due to size.
Okay. I rolled a natural 20.
You split the apple in half as you hit it with the arrow. It cleanly falls apart. The arrow does not even damage the tabletop.
I jump up and down and apply. And toss a beer at you.
I would do a more realistic bow, except I would smack both of them in the face. Which neither
It's
of them
fine. Go
wanted.
ahead.
That's alright.
Oh, okay.
I don't mind.
I think I'll
Right.
walk in at that moment.
I would actually mind.
Amber walks in at the apex of your stunt as you throw the arrow through the apple, splitting it in half.
I have to make more explosive arrows.
And then she follows it up by doing some backflips. Just cause.
Sure.
19.
Yeah. That's a lot of backflips, right?
Yeah.
Down the table? Down
Yeah.
this long, like 46-person table?
Yeah.
Nice.
This is what she does in her free time.
Ah.
Yes, she says, spinning her bow.
So remember, where are you from? I don't think we've had a chance to. I mean, you know Faxburn. How do you know Faxburn?
I know Faxburn through my mentor. Well, my ex-mentor.
Is he a tiefling too? A tiefling to tiefling?
Yeah.
Is he a
After I'm
tiefling?
done praying, I'm gonna start suiting up.
I'm sorry, is that tiefling or teethling?
So you're getting suited up. Cool.
I was just called Tiefling.
Okay. So
or,
it's
hey, you.
so it's not spelled Teethling.
I'm not sure how it's spelled.
Okay.
Is Faxburn a Tiefling?
Faxburn's not a tiefling. Faxburn's human.
Okay.
Yeah. And
So-
Aelin's an elf.
Did you say mentor or master? I'm sorry.
Mentor.
Mentor. So I mean, who was your mentor?
Aelin. But we shall not speak of her. It does not matter. Where I'm from does not matter. It is
I
where
bet
we're
there's
going to
interesting
next.
Stories.
Hmm?
I bet there's interesting stories, and I know Aurora loves a good story.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. There's either the story of the Crushed Rebellion, all the people dying from starvation, taking on jobs that end up not getting you out of debt. They're all kind of sad.
I'm sorry.
It's not worth it.
Fair enough.
But where are we going now?
I actually don't know what our next step is.
Oh, no.
We still have to figure out Gothias, right?
I find debt a very interesting concept that you have. It is owing people the concept of gold. Is this correct?
Gold.
Well, it could be money. It could be anything.
Work, soul, body,
Hmm.
many things.
And the person that you owe it to, are they very strong?
Yes.
Okay. That makes
Well,
it
in
make
your
more sense.
case, but not in all cases. I mean, I could borrow 5 gold from Bly, and I owe a debt. of 5
He is
gold.
also very strong.
Sure.
But take that
but-
one person who claimed to be nobility. You could borrow money from him and owe him a debt, and you would still be obliged to pay it back because you could also kill him.
You could, but there would be greater consequences because someone who's noble has more people who owe debts to him, and those people would come after you.
Would they not be happy that you killed the person to whom they owed all the debts?
Some of them would be, and some of them would not be.
It depends. Someone may owe your debt who you look at and go, oh, fireball to the face, yeah, take care of them. But all the people surrounding them, and all the people above them, and all the people right below them would not allow that.
I just think it's interesting, that is all.
So you with Tabaxi, you don't do favors for somebody, and then you have to give them a
I
favor
mean,
back.
you do a favor for somebody if you like
Marvin, you want to come
them,
in about this point? Okay.
and if you don't like them, you don't do them any favors.
But if you do a favor for a friend, do they expect you? Do
So down,
you
no,
then
just
expect them to do a favor back to you, or do you just
There's
keep
no
giving
counting
them?
for favors. You do favors for friends, and you would attack your enemies, and sometimes also your friends, but mostly enemies.
Arvin's back in case it didn't register.
Hi, fine.
But the idea of owing anybody because they helped you
So, debt. You owe a debt then?
Well, to you. Not to,
To me?
well, still to the gnomes. But yes, I owe a debt to you now.
why do you owe a debt to him?
yourself.
It's
You'll understand when the time comes.
Something happened that we don't know about?
It's there's this thing, fealties, servitudes, things like that, things of that nature. Perhaps you should explain to our companions what you were speaking with me earlier.
where I come from. There are the haves and the have-nots. The have-nots are provided for by all the ones that have. And because they provide us with food, shelter, we owe them work, we owe them our labor, we owe them our bodies. And since it's constant, you have to constantly pay them back. The only way I can see to get out of that is if I owe that to something else. So they are no longer providing me with the things I need. The screwness.
The way that I understood that was almost akin to how the military treats their superiors, but because where we come from, servitude, it's in certain cases it's compulsory, but mostly it's an agreement. And so I've decided that if you're coming with us, the gold piece is going to help you along your way. And I gave her one gold piece, and it is up to her to decide when to pay it back when the debt is canceled.
That's her debt.
That is her debt. One gold
What you
piece.
do?
It's our gold.
Okay. Well, I understand what you're saying, but I don't think she owes me anything.
It's
Fax Brennan's walking in the room. You can see him on the far end as you're doing this.
culture shock and whatnot.
If I still owe to these people, these powerful people, and I don't come back, they will send someone out for me. So if I owe to someone else, they can't really send, I mean, they can still try to send someone out for me. They probably will. But at that point, my debt is to someone else.
But you have an accrued debt still owed to them, or does it end when your debt shifts to another person?
The debt is
Factual
pretty
ones.
much
No.
just, I've never known anyone to get out of debt. Let's put it that way.
That's horrible.
It's like akin to like when we were building the railroads and we had people from like, you know, Chinese immigrants and Irish immigrants, and we'd say, hey, come on over, we'll pay for your ticket. Oh, by the way, that ticket costs a lot of money. And so does your food. And so does all this other stuff. So you're gonna be working here for a really long time. That's kind of what it's like.
So at this point, Fax Brennan swapped up. Ember, I hate to interrupt, but the message you were talking about sending,
Mm-hmm.
if you want to do that now, maybe if you want to write something out, I'm going to have Gaz Philo take it for you.
Yes. I don't know how to write.
Very good. All right. Whatever you'd like to write down. And, you know, he, like, reaches around in his little pouch, and he takes out a piece of, you know, paper. All right.
Okay, your grandmother Millie, the hag, is no more. That should be it. And then she kind of rummages around in like a pocket and pulls out a little bit of the charred cauldron and kind of looks at it and goes, is there a way we can send some of this with?
Definitely.
Okay, and then I guess put in the note, here is proof. Parts of her cauldron.
Which we took from the floor. That way it rhymes.
They might like that. Wait, do gnomes like rhyming?
You love a good rhyme.
Make it rhyme.
If you work mushrooms in there too, it'd be great.
Your grandmother
But the house-
Millie the hag is no more.
But the house which was
The
made out of
ashes
mushrooms
of
fell
cauldron we
apart.
took from the floor.
All right. The ashes.
Her house burned down
Thank
with
you.
a few big booms, and it's no longer a tasty mushroom.
Faxprince walked out of the room.
I can see this becoming like a best-selling child's book.
She lived in a swamp, which is a foul sort of place.
Alright.
She had an illusion to cover her face.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah. Boy, I'm just not up to this right now.
The mushrooms smell divine, like an old fine wine.
Yeah.
And what did it taste like?
At first, she appeared to be kind, but eventually, she attacked her behind.
All right. Excellent.
She didn't attack my behind.
That's true. Actually, did she
Did
attack
something
any of her
happen
behind?
that we don't know about?
Well, that's your debt, right?
my behind is not part of this debt.
We don't
There's a lot of
know
stuff
that, do
I
we?
mean, it might be. She did specifically request a night.
A night. A night.
Regardless,
with
she's
you.
dead, and
It's
this
a night.
debt
Wait, is
with
Faxburn
you.
still there? Did he?
Faxprince walked out of the room. I would also just like to point out, when it came down to it, that was originally Sean's idea. Just so we're clear, I just riffed off something you liked.
What?
The whole, like, spend the night with the hag, that was originally your plan.
That's true.
Yeah,
you were
you
kind
totally-
of
you're
offering
like,
them up for sexual
yeah.
service.
Was I?
Deal, man.
I'm sorry. I got carried away in the moment. You know
It's
how I
okay.
am.
It's okay. I'm gonna get you more sleep. It's good.
Whatever lie I have to tell myself to be okay with that.
That's right.
So Aurora's going to go to the stairs and try to find a room with something in it to fight.
Okay, sure.
All right. Are we experiencing a little downtime then? Is that what's happening now? Because there's stuff I need to do. If that's what we're gonna do.
It seems like people are leaving the room. So you find that, like, gladiator pit room you found before.
Okay.
There's nobody in it to fight, though.
I'd like to fight someone, room. Can you bring somebody here to fight?
Level
Room.
5.
And maybe protracted. That may, like, be an extended action there. What are you gonna be doing, Sean?
Designing.
Theophrax is gonna go back to his room and design.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
cool.
got timing to build that up.
What's Arvin gonna do?
So wait a minute, we're not going back.
Oh, do you say that before I leave the room?
Yeah, I'm
Well,
gonna catch before
what
he
do we-
starts leaving.
Okay, so what do we do next?
If
That was
you,
simple.
if you all need to take care of something, I mean that's perfectly understandable. But my path is clear here.
What's
I
your
have
path?
to go back.
I just thought,
I have to stop Vela.
my opinion
Sure, but
about fighting Vela is that we all need to be better at the things that we do.
Right.
And so I was going to go practice.
and I was gonna go design a weapon that would help us.
Oh, okay, I understand now. Then
I
by
think
all
it'll
means,
help us.
take your time.
But I mean, is there anything that we have to do? I think we've researched, we've read all we could from the tower that's here about Matthias. I think we know kind of what we know about Vela.
I mean,
the only
if we knew
person we can
specific-
research it is the Count, right? That's the only other person that we don't
If we
know
if we
anything about.
specifically knew where Vela was, we could always open up a door right to her and just kick her
The
ass.
Palace of Ice is what the Count said to us. We've never laid eyes on it.
So we need to do research on the Palace of Ice.
If Faxburn has any books on it.
He's got books. He's got lots of
And
books.
we also know that the Count's father had dealings with Vela in the past too.
So maybe we need to do some research on the Count and this Palace of Ice and Vela. So those are 3 things we don't know anything about right now.
So, are you guys trying to hunt someone? Is that what's happening?
We are.
Yeah.
There's one could almost say it was the Hag's master, the ruler of
Master of the Master of the Master.
Master.
Can I roll a check to see if I know anything about her since I talked
What's
to
good
her?
for you, history or arcana? Which one's better?
Oh, there, come on. Wait, no. They're both intelligence.
Okay.
I have a 2 there. 17.
17. Okay, so you're somewhat accomplished compared to everybody else that plan to travel at this point. So you've been in Drasil. Drasil is the realm of transformations. It's like a demi-plane of the plane of shadows or the Shadowfell. And so Vela is someone whose name you've heard in connection with Draco before. She seems to be the ruler or like the overseer of Draco. So.
Anyways, this person, she's turning people to stone in our home. And that was the whole reason why we came to this place.
So far, only a very annoying person who's probably happier now.
Why would she be happier?
She was always very stressed out before.
Regardless, it was still her choice to be turned into a statue, and I aim to rectify that.
Who is this person who's turned into a statue?
It's a co-worker, yes.
Yeah. I can't remember her name right.
Mathilda Charge.
Mathilda.
Mathilda.
Here's the thing. There's
Her name was Mathilda. She
There's-
was lazy.
this monster named Gulf.
Honestly, I don't know
He's a
if there would be
vampire
any
too.
distinguishing between
He doesn't
her
like
then
us.
and now. Other than
He's
he
coming
doesn't
into our
talk as
dreams.
much.
He's coming into other people's dreams. He's turning them to stone. He wants to eat us, kill us, whatever it is he wants to do. He wants to do bad things to us.
Okay.
So we have to find out
I don't think
what
he's
to do next.
Vela is a servant of this.
And Dela was a
vampire
servant,
tree.
and the Count was a contact in Draco.
Well, my specialty that I was forced to do quite often, the realm I was in for a while, is bounty hunting.
Perfect.
So I know the 4 steps you need to take in order to find someone.
What are the 4 steps you take to find someone?
1, you lock the target. 2, you bait the line. I got it. I got one! 3, you slowly spread the net, and 4, you catch the man.
Okay, fair enough.
As long as you two are enjoying it. We don't have to have any idea what you're talking about.
It's a little inside thing, I guess, that I know he knows. It's from a song.
Okay, cool. No, it's great. I'm not trying to take anything away from you guys.
No, it's good. I just had to get it in. It was
Yeah.
perfect.
It was perfect. And it stuck in my head.
What song is it?
It's Headhunter from 214.
Okay.
Wait till I play the remix for you.
So,
Good stuff.
Okay.
I have an alternate theory, honestly.
Oh.
There you go.
Yes.
I do not necessarily believe that Gulthias wants us dead. I believe that Gulthias wants us corrupted.
And the best way to corrupt you would be through.
That's a good point.
I don't know yet.
Are he and Vela tight?
Yes.
We're guessing at that, right? I mean, we're not sure.
I thought we were told as such. This is a realm created by him for Vela, who was his servant. Yes, no?
He kept giving Vela power after power.
Right, but he has multiple servants of that rank.
And this is the one that is causing us the most harm at this point.
Vela is the one who's causing most harm
Vela.
now. So that's sort of where we are.
So we know who Vela is. We know where she is. She's in.
Vela.
We need to
we
get
don't know
her.
exactly where she is. I mean, we know she's in Draco, but no, we don't know.
My
where
main
exactly
thing
she
is that we do not know how Gulthias creates his minions. Perhaps at some point they all believed themselves to be good people and eventually became bad people through doing things that they thought were good but were actually evil.
Do you think he's manipulating them, or do you think he's mind controlling them?
I think he manipulated them until they were rotten.
exposing their weaknesses.
So the best way to get Vela would to somehow convince her to go somewhere else, so that she's not on her home turf.
Well, no, actually, we've been told that she's actually weakest on her home turf.
Really?
Yeah.
She
Because
spread
she-
herself into other realms.
All of her power is located in the people that she has corrupted.
The pyramid scheme of corruption.
So is it like she has little horcruxes?
Huh. That makes me wonder. If we
Interesting
are
analogy.
killing these creatures, are we making her
don't think so.
stronger then?
Perhaps we may have
That's
had
interesting.
a problem with Millie, but what else could we have done with Millie?
I did enjoy killing her.
So did I.
Faxburn comes back into the room at this point. Ember, I think your message is delivered.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
In Faxburn,
Yes.
what can you tell us about the realm of Trace?
I'm trying to study on it as much as I can in the meantime, trying to learn more about it. It's an unusual place because nothing really exists there purposefully. Everything's been brought into the realm and created through Golthias' power and Vela's power over time. There's not a lot of very solid information about it, but I'm drawing on what I see by other wizards and magesses over time about similarly created dimensions and trying to do my best to understand the composition of the realm. Is there something in particular?
We're wondering. Maybe I'm the only one wondering this. I don't want to speak for the group. She supposedly lives in an ice palace. Is there a way of getting directly to the ice palace, or do you feel like we're not prepared enough at this point to go to the ice palace? Because Bly here really, really wants to go kick her butt.
Got lots of fire. Her hands like ignite.
I still think that the Maloney Mansion is the best way in. My small understanding about the family Maloney and how things have transpired in their history makes me believe they have a stronger connection than most in the realm. I think that at some point Vela may be overseeing that particular area, checking in on it, somehow directly monitoring it.
She uses a beast to come by and check on the house. I don't know how much Vela is directly ever interacting with that
And you're
house.
speaking of Daenor, and I think
Yes.
you were seeing like a patrol, something where the beast was just naturally hunting, and I think that your insertion into the realm, you were going to Draysel at all, was enough to draw its attention. But I think she may keep a closer eye on Maloney than most.
So you're saying if she keeps an eye on Maloney and she observes Maloney talking to us, she's just going to show up?
It might happen, but I think it's more likely that you're going to find, if there's going to be a door or a way in there somewhere, I think it'll be there. The very unusual thing for me about Draysel is, I can't find the Palace of Ice.
But you think, okay, so you think in the Count's house there's a door to the Palace of Ice?
Some
Or
sort of
teleport
connection, some sort of something.
Well, let's go.
Interesting.
You both still need to do what you need to do before we go.
Well, what I need to do will
Time
take a long time.
passes.
I've got to build. I have to build things.
They do
and
this.
design
They speak
things.
greatly.
What is
Um,
Ayla's connection to
I would
the
like,
hag?
and
Vela?
what I want to build will take a long time.
You're talking about
to build.
Vela, right?
Vela, yeah.
just making sure,
Days,
I just want to make sure you
hours?
didn't say
Days.
Vela or anything.
No, no,
like
yeah,
that.
Probably
Vela.
longer than what you want.
Vela is a
And I
direct.
understand that.
She
I can
directly
spend a
empowers.
day
If you need to
making
stay,
sense.
then
Best I
stay,
can tell.
but I cannot
The
personally
creatures
wait.
there in
Okay, well, can we wait
Draysel are
maybe
ones
a
that
day
she's
and I
made
can use more
pacts with.
exploding arrows or something?
Okay,
That would be
so she's
We
helpful.
could go fight orcs until then.
Can I roll
Are you
an
just
Arcana
really
check
just wanting
to
to kill
see
something?
when we
You want to go fight an orc?
took care of Millie, like her body and everything kind of disappeared.
Yep.
So can I try to do an Arcana check to see like
He's
how
gonna
that
be busy.
would
We can go kill some
maybe
orcs.
how that would relate to Vela and what she does?
Sure, feel free.
You and me killing orcs.
All right. All right.
Well, it's Arcana.
I'm a cheap
so.
self. That sounds great.
Incentives.
You can always ask the Archwizard at the same time.
Interesting.
He may
All
have
right.
better insight
Cool.
into it if you want to talk about it.
Give me a couple
Yeah,
hours.
let's talk
Okay,
about this more
so-
because I can't. I tell him kind of what I was thinking. Like, Vela gave powers to Millie. Is that what enabled Millie to become what she became? You think?
I think that Vela has the ability to enhance the abilities of a creature, offer new abilities, build these realms. I think all of these things are within her power. Are you familiar with how a warlock gains power? Somewhat.
Who knows how many other people
Not
have
really.
been
I've
affected.
only studied my own name.
I guess we can
Power,
go.
so I'm not sure about warlocks.
Warlocks tend to be empowered. They make their powers through
Okay,
deals and
why
they
not
gain
get some orcs
abilities
to stay
based on the
here
power
and
they've
do
been
your-
given.
Sounds awful.
This is something that I'm
Well,
willing to be
if you're
able to-
naturally gifted in magic, then
I
it may
don't-
seem
I don't
totally
really
unusual
come
to you. But
across
some people have to
as-
work very hard to find that
I
connection.
understand that you need to.
And in the case of people like Millie,
I
I
also
think they've
need to
been
do what I need to
empowered
do.
in a similar way.
And
And that power comes from a
destroy
greater
the
being.
thing
It's not really
that
theirs,
caused
but they know how to
Right.
exercise
But-
it.
So
But
by
if
Millie's
you rush in before
physical
you're ready,
being destroyed,
you won't
the
destroy
powers
it. It will destroy you.
do you
And
suspect
what
the powers
purpose
went
does that
back to
serve?
Vela, or do you
understand.
suspect the powers are still within like the soul
understand
of
what
the
you're
hag?
saying.
The only positive side here that I think is that I don't think that Golthias
I'm
is
not gonna
kind
stop
or
you. I
generous
just
enough
don't
a
need to be
being
there.
that
That's
those
all.
powers he gave to Vela were
see
stored
it
of her
already.
if her
Right.
minions are destroyed.
So you think the powers probably went back
If
to
you can wait a
the
couple,
Thai?
if you can wait,
Or
a
somehow
day,
otherwise
I can
transferred.
make
But I
some
don't
notes. Some of
believe
those
they went
exploding
back to
just seem to
Vela.
work really well. The exploding arrows,
Well,
the
that's
fire
good
arrows.
news.
You have 1 day
Cool.
before I go on my own.
And all right.
See, I listened to both conversations.
Hopefully the audience.
Yeah.
So,
Right?
so what I'm thinking then is if we can take care of enough of Vela's own kind of minions and empowered minions, if all that power goes back to Matthias, if we can do it quick enough, we can probably extinguish Vela.
It's possible.
Oh, are we gonna go fight minions? That
As an
sounds...
approach, I think it bears merit. It's a good idea. I just don't know how long it'll be before she comes after and attacks you in force.
Well, if she's gonna come out after us and attack us, or attack you guys, she just, I don't know.
Oh,
She
she's
might have
probably
hated me.
aware of it
Oh,
by
I'm
now.
sure she knows about you by now.
Then it'd probably be a good
Player,
idea
not
to
character.
kill as many minions as we possibly can,
That was
so that
character,
she
not
doesn't
player.
have power she
in my
can
case.
draw on, or have them go
doing
after
it.
us.
The biggest
Yeah,
concern
we're
I
still
have
here.
is finding a direct route to Vela. If you can find a way where you can reach Vela or her palace, then I feel like we really have something we can work with.
Well, why do we have to go to Vela's palace? Why can't we have Vela just come to us by pissing her off enough?
This is an interesting question. We talked about this briefly. Vela's power is directed away from her in her realm. If you were standing confronting her face to face, she would probably be the weakest she possibly could be. She grants others her power, and her ability to petrify people, to turn them to stone, is something that she can only do outside of Drasil. I guess it's another way of Gulthias proving his power over his minions, that they can be themselves personally weak, but exert great power that's really only on his behalf.
If I may, some of her followers are also innocent. Count Malone, the person that we've been speaking with in Drasil, he is a good man. He may be one of those minions that are compelled to fight us, and I would rather not fight innocent people who have been corrupted.
I understand that.
But
Have
what
you
I'm hearing
spoken to the Count about his family?
We've not.
It's not going to be a good conversation, but I think that may be one of the most fruitful ways you could discover things about Vela. I think that's an important connection to learn about.
We should go do it. The more we know about Vela, the more we can exploit her weaknesses. Find a way to confront her on all angles.
I agree.
So, is the plan
We'll get
now
there.
he's gonna work on his arrows and we're gonna go talk to Count Malone and we're not gonna kill orcs?
If you're going back there, I should probably go.
No, you stay here and make your arrows. We don't want to delay time even more.
I am willing to give you all 1 day to get everything done, but I need to go, and I need to extinguish this.
Is that she's very good at talking, as am I. Yes, that's why you will stay here and make your arrows.
The difference between what could be a bad decision and a good decision in this case is 1 day. Let's talk to the Count and then reevaluate our information before you run off.
I
This-
understand
I've
your
seen you
desire,
fight.
trust me.
Perhaps we should take a couple of hours to talk with the Count.
Well, I'll stay here then.
If you want, before we talk to the Count, because you seem real tense, we could blow off steam and kill some orcs.
It gives me more time.
The other thing is if you die, this coin is not going on your eyes to help you get across that river. I'm keeping it.
You keep it. My debt is already paid.
Even your gods are interested in coins.
Mine just like to drink and dance and stuff.
If you bounce that light off it just right, you know the cat guy would think it was cool.
And you can maybe read the rule of acquisitions.
Uh-huh.
304.
Okay, so
War is good for business.
what's the plan?
Peace is good for business.
For the 5.
We don't know where any orcs are, as much as I would like to bury my mace into their green faces. But where Malone is.
Well, I'm sure Faxburn can send you off to some orcs if you really want to kill some orcs to blow off some steam. I don't want to have any part in that.
Or can you summon things to fight in the gladiatorial ring?
I don't generally summon creatures into the tower to fight. No.
Okay.
Well, we should go talk to this count guy about his family and.
I'm just worried that in his tense state, he's not going to be the most reasonable person. Which is why I thought if he killed a few things first, he'd be in a better mood.
I will be fine.
He'd be in a better mood if he killed some stuff.
I wish to kill those that are.
I think you should roll a persuasion check.
Well, if things go real bad,
Always come
I have a
back.
big hand that can come out of the ground and
It's a
grab
19.
it.
If we're gonna roll against other players, it's a 19 on my persuasion check.
Oh, you're like.
Do I roll anything against this? Or
Sure. Go ahead and roll an insight check.
Okay.
Oh
Wow.
wow, okay.
So 22.
Okay. Well, what do you think you're really trying to get him to do?
I just want him to unwind.
Okay.
Like, I'm concerned that if we're going into like her real motives here, she's worried that he's gonna do something harsh and aggressive if he comes into Melanie's area being as tense as he is.
So you get that.
I'm good. I'm sorry, as I've explained before, I am passionate about
Interesting. What would Taylor say about that?
Paylor has sent me here. Paylor is more than happy to send me on my way to do the things I need to do.
Yeah, it's the whole light destroying darkness sort of thing.
Fair enough. Yeah, well,
When was the last
you get
time
her.
you talked to your god?
I speak with him every morning. Every morning I feel him rise.
Theophraxis, what is it that you're
I feel
trying
him rise
to
within me.
build?
With the new information you have, maybe you should consult your god again.
A glove.
Maybe ask for a path you should take.
That when, well, what long term what I want to build is a glove
That's
that
actually
when
a
I
smell.
punch people with it, it shocks them with light. It hits them with lightning.
Interesting.
I
In
don't have that
the
one prepared.
interim, I wanted to make some more of the arrows that I made the other night. Explosive arrows, fire arrows, that kind of thing. They seem to be very helpful.
Is your god a vengeful
So you
god?
want an arrow that
Well,
catches on
he is
fire.
he is the
Well, an arrow
everlasting
that
sun. He
well, what I
is
built
the
last time was an arrow that had a little vial
light,
of flammable
life,
attached to it, and when it hit and
things
broke,
that
it
he
ignited
is against
and
are
it
the unliving
spread
and
fire.
darkness.
It sounds complicated.
Unnatural.
It wasn't too
elements.
bad. I mean, it took a little practice and a little trial and error. I mean, I made a few already. Me too.
He
They
brought
worked
me
pretty
back.
well, and I did
He brought me
some
back to do
explosive
things.
stuff.
I was
that
dead. I
exploded
had the
on-
spirit
that
in
worked
my
pretty
belly.
good. So I think I can probably do
He
it
came
again.
to me.
So you do owe him
But
your
the
soul.
glove idea I have
your
is that
entire
I've only
being.
had a sketch of an idea in my head, and I had a lot of time to sit down and think
He
about
would want you to make.
it.
He brought you back because you were
But
obviously
yeah, but
a very
if they are only
important soldier.
if I only have a couple hours, I'd
in
rather spend my
whatever
time
his quest or
making these arrows or something similar.
goals are.
'Cause I
He
think
sent
the
me
biggest
where I need to
bang
go.
for my gold coin.
Where does he want to send you right now?
He wants to send me to Draysel.
Does he want you just marching into a fire trap?
He wants me going to Draysel.
But does he want you to be stupid about going to Draysel? He brought you
No.
back for more than one reason. So let's get all the information we can on Draysel and Vela and not march straight off a cliff into Draysel.
I understand.
Do I need to roll for like convincing?
I'm gonna go pray as hard as I can.
Clasp
pray.
those hands till they bleed. You hear crunching?
No, I don't think you need to roll for that.
Okay, I think I got you.
Sounds like that worked fine.
Okay.
Alrighty. So,
Because something we do as bounty hunters is we don't go like, the bad guy ran into a building. I'm just gonna run straight
right
after
into
him and bang.
Well,
Watch
we
that
do.
happen a few times.
We do that. We run right in. It's
so
fun.
being hit in the head shouldn't hurt us much now, right?
Yeah.
Or be a
Yes,
surprise.
they tend to
Yeah, we expect to get shot and everything else. Yeah.
they tend to run in holding up a lot of light.
Well, he does.
That would be me.
I tell them
I don't recall ever
stay
holding up a
behind.
piece of light.
I am doing reconnaissance, and at the first sound of danger, they come running in with a bunch of light.
And then the bat with the nails comes out from behind it. Okay. Okay. Well, you are wearing armor. We could send you through that door. Well, we go around the back.
Okay.
But after we get the information to find out if they will have that bat with the nails.
could be, could be.
At any rate, so you're going to go pray. You're going to go make weird things. Are we going to go talk to Count Malone?
You know what? Maybe it should be us.
I think that is a good idea.
I can go. Count Malone is. I've cured his feet.
Oh, that is true.
It's true.
Did his what was?
I
wrong?
bear him no ill will. I
The way to a man's heart is through his feet.
passionate about strong evil.
Is there something about feet on this continent? I'm not sure about.
Talk to the halflings.
I believe their entire problem is that they wear shoes.
Ah, yes, I never understood that.
People like shoes.
I also do not know how they balance
They're
without
pretty.
a tail.
It's probably got to be half of what they do, like all day. It's just like
Trying to not fall over, right?
Yeah. Your tail's like squishing.
We wear heavy backpacks. This is-
There's only certain times of the evening where I try to. I fight with staying standing up, but.
Okay, I guess
They
we're
also
ready.
lack natural camouflage. Their teeth are pretty much useless. They don't have claws. I do not know how they survive.
We have these.
Do you taste awful? Like if someone were to bite you, would it just be like the equivalent of tofu, or?
I taste horrible.
Not gnomes.
I don't know.
I don't know tiefling eating habits, so
I'm sure I taste like tofu.
I don't know what gnomes taste like.
You never will either.
Oh, I thought I could eat you when you died.
Sure.
See?
If I am 100% dead, and by that I mean 3 of these little dots are marked off on my character sheet, you can eat the gnome.
Don't bother.
You know,
Hey,
burn
Arvin,
it.
don't bother memorizing Revivify. You won't need it now.
But humans I've definitely eaten. They're okay.
I think I've had gnome, but you can't be sure sometimes with the meat that's so cheap.
I'm so uncomfortable with this conversation. I'm gonna go back to the shop and
You don't want
I'm
to
gonna
eat
shake
you?
my head and just leave.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not going to eat him now.
I'm
He's
gonna
a friend.
I'm gonna
Sometimes he
formulate.
gives
You
me
know how they've
food.
got that
Well,
bitter
it's
flavor
flavored
for
for
dogs
freezing.
that you spray like on
It-
trash
it's-
cans and stuff? I'm
yeah.
gonna formulate that,
It's
and that's gonna be my
strawberry.
my
You're gonna do that instead
deodorant
of fire.
you're gonna
arrows,
smell
that's
like a
fine.
rotten orange and gunpowder.
to these guys. Yeah.
Roll around in trash.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll around in trash.
This is why we don't need a cleric, right? We don't need at least the resurrection spells. We're really gonna get eaten
We
by the
just
time
eat each
they
other.
do death
Oh
saving
no, he's
throws.
dead.
Nope.
Burn.
Right.
He won't come back, right? And he's cooked now. Yay.
You guys can't just murder me. Can't we?
I mean, by the time they take one death saving throw, they're already dead.
Yeah, I mean,
The chances of rolling a 1 after that.
All hits are critical, right? So it's good. Okay. So now that we have that plan in place,
I'm just trying to apply more cat logic here, that's all.
are you going to Draco?
Yes.
You're going. All right. So are you all heading downstairs? Is that what's going on?
In like, you know, in a triangle, like they do in like
Yep.
movies.
When you get down there, Faxburn is like sweeping something off the floor, stands up. Are you all off already?
We are.
All right. Well, good luck. Should be fine.
And you guys are just going off to talk, right?
Yes.
Probably.
Talk, kill Bela, that's it.
Whenever Faxburn
I'm
sends you
not.
off,
I'm
you always
staying
have this
behind
feeling
with
that
the
you're like
arrows.
missing something. Like,
Oh, yes.
Something's gonna. You
You're just
forgot to
talking,
ask
right?
him a question that will like determine if you live or
with
die.
Mouths or maces, yes.
Yes,
I'm gonna stay behind.
Bly and I are
Make
not
her-
smart.
That is
I
my
rule
intelligence.
by my faith in my
Yeah.
heart.
But then that is my strength. So.
Yes,
I understand.
that's my intelligence and that's my strength.
So like I'm a big beefy tiefling who's like, don't make me lift that.
There you go. That works. Okay, you guys ready?
Very dexterous, so.
Here it comes. As you open your door to Draysil, Realm of Transformation.
Oh, I do that. I can do that.
Yeah, you could do that. Okay, I thought when I shortened that it was going to play less, but it did not.
It's probably looping.
No, I just didn't cut the sound file right.
Huh.
I am bad at stuff. Alright, so you were in that courtyard out in front of the mansion Malone. Would you like me to put out the front of the building? Would that make you feel better? Cat issues and
If you want to, you can, but I feel like we're going to probably head into the building pretty fast.
You mean you're just going to
with
go
this
directly into
attack.
the building, so there was no point in me putting that out? That's fine.
I'm saying
You
you
can
might.
always meet us
I've never
outside.
seen it.
Yeah.
Gonna have
Like-
a lovely conversation.
and she's
light
never
the
seen it.
sun.
Also, the gnome is
Okay,
not.
cool.
I've seen it on the
tiny.
screen.
Yeah, I'm not there.
But not here.
You're saying you don't want
That's
to
the
have
patio
a
set.
gnome
Oh,
mini
it's
on
not
board.
there, yeah.
I know. I got excited because there were minis involved.
I didn't bring the gnome because the temptation to eat it.
He's just gonna make a tinker check while you guys talk. It's gonna be super good. Watch as he rolls a natural 20. No pressure.
Now I'll do
You don't
it.
want. You don't want. All right, that's fine.
I'm not yet. Yeah. I'm
Okay,
just, I wanna,
that's
you know,
fine.
I'm-
He's not
I'm-
actually tinkering. Now you guys know.
Get to
whispering-
crafting.
No, I am crafting. I'm whispering sweet nothings to my dice to make sure that they roll better than
Uh-huh.
the last time I started rolling them.
He is secretly going through all your personal possessions right now, trying on all your clothes,
Oh
seeing
yeah,
if
I
there's any cool
totally want to do an
items.
investigations check on that
Why
one.
you stink?
He's trying on Aurora's clothes. He's gonna need to be here with Aurora.
I know she has one pair of pants, and that's it. I know. That's great.
That's why she had to get vengeance for her pants when they got torn.
That was our highlight of our show. It's great. Okay, you guys are in front of the mansion Maloney.
Do we knock? How do we enter?
We can. Last time we just walked right on in.
You want to do that?
Sure. Melanie is a kind of secretive guy. He doesn't often answer his door, even when you knock.
He is cursed by Vela's appearances.
So do they know that? Does Vela know we're here right now?
She can
You know-
see through any reflection what we know.
You keep talking about how his appearance is bad, but he is just as ugly and hairless as all the rest of you.
Well, yes, that is one way of viewing it. I know that what he is on the inside, and I try not to be distracted by that.
That is how I also feel about you.
Thank you. This is not a disease that makes us hairless, so just so you know, we're born this way.
Yes, I understand it is because the god of humans hates you. And that is why there is no god of humans and you have to worship other gods, because your actual god is so disappointed in his creation that he cannot bear the sight of you.
I give up. I give up.
Damn.
I'm just gonna stammer.
I
You hairless bastard.
I think we made him more anxious, which was the wrong thing to do.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you not know the story about the human god and how he abandoned your species? I thought it was well known. Oh.
After we talked to the count.
You are all quite loud, said the count
And
from the top of the
annoying.
staircase.
Count.
To be fair, I find most people's company annoying.
How are you? How are your feet?
They're better, thank you.
I give a slight bow to the count.
Pleasure to meet you, I'm sure.
This is our companion numbers.
Remember.
Yes, no.
We've come back. We have some difficult questions to ask.
That was his reaction.
The whole
Throw the house!
I can't see why I wouldn't enjoy that. Please come into my home and ask me difficult questions.
Count, we have come to understand that your family has had dealings with Vela in the past. Specifically your father.
His eyes have this deep, smoldering hatred. You can see, like, his face pulls up, all the skin tightens up around his nose, his front teeth are showing, the little, like, tusk teeth that he's gotten are showing at this point, and you hear this low growl on the back of his throat. My father is not a subject we discuss in this building.
You answered more with that sentence than I could have asked with my own mouth. We need to inquire further. And I beg your forgiveness. But please understand our plight with our mission. feel that this is hopeless, but we must try. What did your father do? I'm gonna take off my helmet and step a little closer to him.
My father put everything that could be considered right and just to the side to make sure that he could ensure his family line.
So he wanted to ensure your security, your fortunes.
No, perhaps, maybe in part. It's really a self-serving sort of thing to ensure that he would be able to maintain his power and his noble line for further generations.
Did he have other children?
No.
What race is he? Can I tell what race?
Right now, he looks like a big green, hairy, gross dude.
Big green.
Like if you were going to say that somebody looked like a half ogre or something like that, he looks like that. Have you guys shared any backstory on the Count with her? Not really, right? Okay, yeah. Looks like maybe he is like half ogre or half troll or something gross.
Hands are totally diseased, covered in scabs.
Covered in scabs and boils and sores. Big. Everything looks like it's misshapen. So he doesn't look like he works out a lot. He looks like everything is swollen on his body. Tons of just bushy, gross hair growing out, but his head is bald. You know, just really having a hard time, this guy.
So, I don't know much about this guy, but can I roll to see if this is like a hereditary / sort of like nobility inbreeding with nobility sort of thing?
Sure. Do you want to do this as history or you think this is arcana? What's your thought?
I would almost think this is like a medicine sort of.
Sure.
It went on the 20 and it went on the 8.
Yeah. Traitor.
Yeah. 9.
9. So you can't think of anything medically that would cause someone to look like this. This is again something that to you would be either heredity or arcane magic.
Or even just part of his species, possibly.
Sure.
Okay.
Well, seeing as how you're the one that's affected, do you know what the deal is that he struck with Vela to ensure his life?
I am aware of the deal that my father struck with Vela. I warn you, this is becoming dangerously close to a subject I don't wish to speak about.
I'm gonna hand him my mace.
When he takes it, remember that his hand right now is about twice as big as yours. What do you want me to do with
Bury
this?
that into my head when you feel it's necessary, but I must know in order to stop Vela.
My father could not conceive a child with any woman.
Who? What was your mother? I'm so sorry.
No, that's cool. I'm just gonna make this roll.
Can I roll charisma to try to kind of encourage him?
Yeah,
Say
this
that we
is,
really need to know.
this is probably a pretty good time for that.
I'm prepared to deflect. Nice. I'm prepared to deflect a blow, by the way, if he actually swings.
Okay, cool.
25.
25. All right.
So
And is there some natural 20 going on here too? It's part of
I
this
got a
victory?
19 and then
That's still
charisma's
really
one of
good.
my.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
So I just say we really, really want to go after this woman. Any information you can give us is extremely helpful in stopping her.
As you're saying your words, you see this moment where it's like his fist spasms and his whole arm, you can see the swing, where this arm is going to come back. It's going to come straight down on top of Arvin's head. You can like plan this out as it's happening, and as you're saying it, his arm starts just. And he drops the mace on the ground.
Please, Count. Help us. Help you.
Now is not the time for family secrets.
Vela is my mother. I denied this throughout my life. When I was aware of the fact, I denounced her and him and had him imprisoned where he died.
Your own mother would do this to you.
When I refused her when she visited my home as lord of the castle, she did this to me. I told you I would not have her in my home when she visited 3 times. And so as a form of punishment for my refusal, I bear this form.
Count.
Vela is not a creature that has maternal affection. She is not a being that feels warmth towards anyone. She is a creature that manipulates and controls and bends others to her will.
Then you'll have no reservations when we send her to the hells that she belongs to.
The only reason I am still talking to you is the hope that you might be able to achieve that. But my fondest desire right now is to rip you apart with my hands.
I'm gonna take off my gauntlet. Count. You have my solemn vow. I will be happy to slay the thing that bore you.
Oh, you only take 1 point of damage as he crushes your hand in a monstrous handshake. Should have thrown a strength modifier in there, but what can I say? It's fine. That's fine. Let's see it happen.
Crushing it.
Then we'll speak.
Very good. Time for the Warriors Banquet?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go up to. I'm gonna slowly approach him, sort of in a position of like non-aggression.
Sure.
And say, I know we do not know each other very well, and you've just revealed something extremely vulnerable to all of us here. Is there anything else you can tell us that can help us get Vela? Anything at all?
You'll need to go into the catacombs beneath the castle. Yes. Really, it's just a cellar.
Catacombs.
But it's where I imprisoned my father.
Oh, is he still alive?
No,
Is he undead?
I think so.
So, ripped of flesh and dripping pus. You have to come back.
Our path is clear then.
I leave Theophrax is behind. Understood.
No.
We have our other companion to gather. We'll meet you back here in same time tomorrow.
Fine.
I think that went very well.
Thank you, Count.
He just kind of looks off in the distance.
You know, they say you're never fully dressed without a smile.
I'm still standing directly in front of this thing.
Hands are bigger than his head.
Never fully dressed without a smile.
You'd look prettier if you smiled.
But you know what? It's a hard knock life.
We're coming back tomorrow.
Oh man, I just need to stop taking up my aggression on this thing.
I just pretend it's him
Yeah.
getting told to smile and
I
then.
know. Personally, I loved it. It was great.
If we're coming back tomorrow, then there's one thing that I would like to do. I am going to cast, what was that thing that I cast last time?
With a like restoration.
Yeah, lesser restoration, and see what I can do about his scabby skin.
Okay.
Scab free.
Well, we're gonna come back tomorrow.
Still
see
well
what I can
prepared.
do to
You've
help
got
you.
everything written out. It's
I try, and I'm still disorganized. It's wonderful. Yeah, I don't need to do anything.
Less restoration. Summoning all the power of Palor into your hands to lay hands on the Count, try to cure some of his condition. You find that his sores, some of the pustules on his skin, they are somewhat lessened, but still just does not have as much of a reaction as you would expect.
After knowing this information, can I try doing another like Arcana check to see if I can figure out
Yeah, sure. More about him, or what are you looking for in particular?
his condition? Now that I know that it was cast upon him and
Mm-hmm.
all these things, and yeah, maybe it's on my own skin too. Would it be Arcana? 17.
Okay. So, I mean, to you, you could imagine this being some sort of, like, terrible curse, especially if she can turn a gnome into a hag, which is kind of like one supposition that's already going on. Turning a human to some sort of, like, hulking brute
So
seems
would
like
I
around
know
some sort of thing.
how to dispel a curse, basically?
It's probably something complicated,
Okay.
you know, in terms of, like, using ritual magics and trying to, like, do some sort of, like, greater restoration spells or things like that. Something that's a little bit beyond what you're capable of doing and not really your focus in magic. So...
I turn to you and I say to kind of both of them, I say, I will look into the situation. I know Faxspring has lots of books. I'll see if there's something I can come up with.
It is a very terrible curse that he is suffering from.
You being a healer and me being a magic user.
I sincerely cannot tell the difference.
It's better than nothing.
I'm not there. I have nothing to add to this conversation.
Maybe
I
we just
really
like
want to
looking
say
at you, dude.
stuff. I know. I am the gnome, right? Everyone likes to get a good look at the gnome.
When he dances.
All right. So with that excellent piece of dancing in mind, what are you guys going for from here?
Back to the tower.
I guess.
I guess I'll make my tinkering check now.
Okay, tinkering check.
Hold on.
I've been talking
Oh wait,
nicely.
we gotta listen to Aurora. She said, "Hold on, doesn't count, don't do
Oh
it."
no, go ahead.
I
Do your
stopped.
check-
I
do
stopped.
your
She said,
tinkering
"Hold
check.
on."
He said, hold on, I stopped. I don't want to ruin did you
Yeah, he's scared of the check. It's okay.
I'm actually pretty scared of this check.
I just wanna go out and check if Danor's home.
I don't want to waste a whole day
You wanna find
get nothing
I like
out of it.
playing with him.
I just don't want to do it.
Alright.
That's fun.
We gotta go outside anyway.
You're gonna check for the cat? Is that what you said?
She opens up both doors at the same time. Danor, where you at? Stupid cat. Stupid coward cat.
Yeah, Meow. Come here, Danor.
As you were
Meow,
saying
meow.
that, the count says, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, what are you doing?
You don't want to know.
Da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. That's fine, Rex. That's fine. We wouldn't want to not have a fight without Theophraxis, right?
I'm like picturing a cat coming out going with like laser eyes now. I'm like,
No. Tentacles. That goes and phase shifts all the time.
Why? Why are we summoning this thing?
Because it's fun.
Apparently because it's fun.
There is no stopping Aurora once her mind is set.
That looks terrible now. That's fine.
The best we can do is do our best and hold on tight for the ride.
Okay.
Can I like
so-
back away
yeah.
to the other corner?
Count is like right here in the doors.
Can I go behind the
Yes.
The door's still open, right?
Yeah, for all intents and purposes.
He's
there's-
big, whatever happens should hit him first.
Sure, yeah, splash damage, things like that. Sounds good.
Splash damage.
No, I only grabbed what I could use.
Yeah, it's a good thing we're not entering combat for no reason whatsoever or anything like that.
Well, he doesn't have to show up.
Oh no, he has to show up.
Yeah, right, you taunted the DM. Of course he has to show up.
Okay, I'm prepped. Let's do this.
mean, we didn't shake a bag of food or anything. He didn't show
Yeah,
up.
you just called him a coward and you went, meow. You taunted him.
Yeah, you did say meow. You're part of this.
Yeah. You stepped right in that litter box, too.
You accidentally said the word food, kibble, or
Made fun of his speech impediment.
Daenor appears at that like edge of mist that's out here at the border of the courtyard.
You're back.
Yeah, your blood was delicious.
Excellent.
I'm here to get some more of it.
Come on down. So, how are your initiative rolls going?
Is that a 3D printed mini?
That is a 3D printed mini.
That's
That is a
badass.
3D printed displacer beast.
That is amazing.
6.
6.
Wow.
Whoa.
I don't even want to participate, but apparently I'm going first.
Very nice. Very nice. Well, you're the one who's running away,
Shit,
right?
But
So,
I'm going first.
running away is clearly a choice you could go with.
Just like
Welcome to the team.
trying to reevaluate like slavery.
Yeah. On the
Whatever, I'm
person,
all meditated up. I got 5 key.
5 key points. Excellent. Okay, so what's this amazing number we've got for Ember?
And that 20.
Natural 20. Okay, excellent.
Holy smokes.
16.
16.
6.
6. Okay, that's a number. Yeah. All right, so you're up.
I have no idea what's going on, so I'm just gonna
Yeah.
stay behind the giant guy.
Yep.
And hold your action.
Shouldn't you be?
And my holding action will be a fireball to the face of anything that attacks me.
Okay. If it actually comes within like touching range of you, you're just gonna fireball it in the face.
No, it has to attack me first.
Right.
Because if it comes up to me and is like
Yeah.
tickle, I'm not gonna.
Okay, cool. The Count, as you were standing behind him and off to the side, says, "Aren't you going to face that foe with your friends?"
I just met them.
I don't know these assholes.
I don't know what this is. I don't know what's going on.
Here's your motherfucking gold piece back. Fuck you.
Boom. Daenor moves quite a bit closer suddenly.
I'll go back to eating like one meal a day. It's great.
Oh, you beat me on initiative, eh?
Oh yeah. Also, go ahead and make a wisdom saving
That
throw.
was awesome.
Just think of
19.
19 on the wisdom saving throw. You
Yes.
do not feel at all compelled to hold your ground, as was maybe being tried to be done to you.
Hold my ground.
Yeah, you didn't get paralyzed or
Nice.
petrified or anything. So it is now your action.
Sweet. Well, you know I'm gonna swing in and beat on him.
Yep, I do.
So I'll go to there.
Okay. To the side, is that what you're indicating to me?
No, I would indicate directly to the front of him if I could.
Directly to the front. There we go. Well, I'll just get a little mirror or something like that.
That's what you're saying, like, right?
Okay, so you're over there doing that thing.
But, yep.
Okay.
So
So
I'm
your
gonna.
first attack is disadvantaged.
Yep, because he's blinking.
Yep.
Blinking
I'm pretty sure I hit because my lower roll is a 23.
Yes, that is a hit.
Cool.
Unfortunately, he's not a dragon. We'll work on that.
Hey, bully.
6 points of damage. Constitution save. DC 14.
Okay, that was a fail.
Yes.
That's the first time it's worked.
He
Excellent.
is stunned.
You stunned him?
Good
He is
stuff.
stunned until the end of my next turn.
Very nice. He is stunned.
Stunned.
Now I get to hit with
dun.
advantage.
Okay, now hold on one second because I'm going to read something. I mean, you can go ahead and hit him, but I'm going to check and see. I don't think that affects any reactions. I don't know if stunned affects a reaction. We're going to find out. But you can go ahead and do your thing.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and hit him first.
Yeah,
I thought stunned affected everything.
that's what I want to find out. That's why I'm.
It does. I
It
think
probably
someone talked
does.
about that. Like, well, if someone stuns me, do I get like my counter
Stun?
reaction?
No, the
Yeah.
books aren't over here.
No, it's cool. I got all sorts of books and D&D Beyond is
Sage
being good to me.
advice.
But stun did not immediately. Does not say anything about reactions. Incapacitated though is a yes. Okay, we're good. It is incapacitated, so therefore it cannot take actions or reactions. Okay, so I will not do anything further about that.
Actions
Yes.
or reactions. So
Yeah.
it just stands like.
Well,
And-
stunned.
Nice.
You know, she like punched it right on the nose. It was like,
And keeping that in mind, I am going to spend an extra point to do Flurry of Blows.
Flurry
All
of
of this
Blows.
is with advantage. And my first roll's a 13.
okay, so that misses.
Okay. And
So are we on your that was your second attack right there, right?
that was my second attack.
So
now
now
I'm
we're
on
in
to
a flurry of
kicking.
blows. Okay.
And that one definitely hit because that's 23.
Yes.
And that is very low damage of a 6.
Okay. Excellent.
And my next Flurry of Blows. Does a 15 hit this guy?
Yep.
Awesome. Awesome. And that is for 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Okay.
That's the end of my move.
It is less happy. All right.
Yes.
Arvin, your turn.
Okay.
You got advantage to hit him.
I do. And I think I'm actually going to try and cast Guiding Bolt at the 3rd level spell.
3rd level guiding bolt. Okay, I like this plan.
This is with advantage.
You're not gonna just unload the magic missile on?
They're
Just
killing
like,
stuff.
what are they doing?
Could do that too.
Like all 8 charges or whatever?
7 charges, and you
7
need to
charges.
roll because you used 6 out of the 7
I
yesterday.
did.
So you
I
did
only
not
have
roll
that
a
one
recharge.
charge.
Well, no, roll right now to recharge it. Since
Okay.
we're getting our maintenance done. No, you roll a d6.
Oh, it can't be a d20?
Yeah, thank you.
So 4.
So you have 4 there, or you got 3.
I rolled a 4.
Okay, so now you have 5 charges in that
I have
one.
5 charges. So I'm going to go ahead and use them all.
Okay, so you're gonna use 5 charges of magic
I'm going
missile.
to use 5 charges of magic
Okay,
missile.
so you now have how many magic missiles and dice are you holding?
I'm holding 3, so that's plus
Why not
2
7?
more.
Is 7 what sounds right?
7, and then you add 7.
Yeah.
So I'm
Or
holding-
no, add. No, add 7.
You got it. Yeah. 7d4.
That's
And you're
7d4.
you're gonna add 7 points at the end.
Okay.
Right.
And roll 5, or I'm.
No, you roll 7d4 also.
I gotcha. Okay.
What's the 3rd level guiding bolt? Like 66?
Oh, is it better?
I was doing magic missile.
No, I know. I'm just asking myself now. You go ahead.
So.
I guess we don't need the advantage either way. So
6.
Do you need one more?
Yeah, I do.
Here you go.
Okay, so
Like
2,
twos
4,
and
6, 8, 10, 13, 20.
I do need my die back.
let's get some better sound going on that. That pew pew didn't sound very good.
Maybe some cat noises, that'd be great.
Where are pew pew noises?
And I rolled a 10, so that one did not apply.
There we go. All right. Okay, so you rolled a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, you couldn't have gotten that many more d6. 66 may have been better. So what was your total damage?
That was 20 damage.
20 damage.
Mhm.
All right.
The wand did not break.
It did not break, which is good. People like that part. Okay, so
I should note
you.
that he's going to
Magic missile?
automatically fail strength and dex saving throws right now.
Yeah, right.
Take that.
Is he-
Displacer.
He's really not able to do much. Okay, end of round. The Count looks. He looks like he would like to hide, but having a lady behind him, he doesn't seem to think that's appropriate. 3 large bats are entering the fray. Cool. Okay, they're now in the initiative queue, and we are back at the top of the round with Ember.
Can I use my bonus action to go, what are we doing?
Yeah, of course you can.
This is a servant of Vela. This is her hound. Hopefully we can destroy it this time.
Oh, we want to kill it.
Yes.
Okay, so you didn't just summon it and be all like, you're tasty for taste. Okay.
We're not sadists. I
Well,
I'm
I don't know
not.
that that's not been established.
It's amazing how often you have to qualify that.
Yeah. We're not sadists, really.
I don't like killing things.
I think anybody that has ever owned a cat or been around a cat knows all cats are inherently sadists.
Yeah, that is true. Our neighbor's cat brings us dead birds all the time.
They're differently
And
able
rats
to
and everything
things.
else.
Okay.
Does she plan to cut this thing's head off and give it to you? Yes.
Sweet! I will take that. I will stuff that and I
Well
will
then,
mount that.
I will.
I mean, on the wall. I mean, I won't mount it. I mean, I will mount it.
Keep in mind,
Keep it
cannot make dex or strength saves at all right now.
So I think I can use a bonus point or a sorcery point to turn one of my spells into a bonus action. Wait, I already used my bonus action. Damn it. Okay.
What, for the speaking?
Yeah.
Free action.
Free action. Okay.
It's
So I'm
okay.
gonna use a sorcery point, which I haven't used yet. Okay.
Excellent.
And I'm gonna do fireball to the cat tentacle thing.
Fireball to the cat.
Fireball, yes. So
That'll hit
level
This
3.
huge,
That'll
this huge
probably
template
hit the
over
bats too. No.
No,
they're
luckily,
so
but
bad.
geez. Okay,
And then I'm going to do a magic missile,
thanks, Arknight. Okay,
and I'm gonna have each one of the
Fireball.
magic missiles. They're bats. I'm gonna have each one hit a bat. It probably won't.
you're gonna.
Decisions.
Actually, then I will just use a fire bolt. I'll just do double fire action and do a fire bolt on one of the
I'll put it on the house. It'll go
Yeah,
great.
why not?
on the
I'll just set the whole place on fire.
that one.
You're gonna firebolt the bat
Firebolt the bat, but fireball that.
at the same time.
Because I used a soldier point for bonus action.
Yeah,
if someone
so-
wants to contradict me or look it up, go ahead.
No,
Nope.
no, we're good.
Or
I'm,
you
I'm
Because
trusting that
you
you know how
bonus
the kid
cast
works.
your regular spell and then do a cantrip as your action. That is allowed.
Alright, we'll do that. Okay, so fireball. Roll to hit or roll to.
You just roll the damage. It's an area effect,
yes.
and it cannot make a saving throw right now.
That's right. Yeah, it's not gonna be able to save.
Nice!
Hey.
What is it, like 50 D20 or something like that?
Something, yeah.
It's not.
I 55, you know.
I mean, I'm just estimating.
Yeah, did you use a quicken spell? Is that
86.
what we're doing?
That's pretty good.
I'm gonna need more 6s.
I think Quicken's the one that allows it to be a bonus action, right?
Right. Is that what we did, or was that because we're using the circlet?
8d6, actually.
No, I think she's doing the quickened version of Fireball,
Okay.
Enough?
right? Am
Hold
I
on.
right on that?
I'm just whatever it says. The target takes 8d6 fire damage.
Is that an 8? Did I give you 8?
4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, we're good. Okay. Oh, I hope I get that roll.
This is why everybody loves Fireball right here, right? Let's do
Fireball's
this.
awesome.
Ooh, that's looking pretty good.
10,
You're gonna be so nice.
20, 31.
Because I'm not actually in the fight, I heard that.
I know.
31 damage to the cat thing. And
Awesome.
then my fire bolt.
Facts
to
were
the,
randomly cussing.
I have to roll to hit the.
Theo's working and tinkering. I mean, here's this
Oh.
disembodied voice
She
saying,
shot
I'm gonna be so
that
pissed.
guy right there is who.
The cat thing.
Dungeon
And now I'm gonna
Master.
shoot that thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that thing is.
You're on our side, Dungeon Master.
I hit it.
You're no better
You
than
did
Benji.
really hit it.
And I'm going to do just. But since I'm 2d10, so.
Oh, you know what this means? The Displacer Beast wastes its turn because it's done doing its turn.
Woo!
Yeah.
Take that, Displacer Beast.
Oh,
You
that's,
suck.
that's a 1. That sucks. 8 damage
That's a cool
to the
thing.
bat.
Is that a power or a move?
That is a monk.
That's a monk.
I have to spend a key, so I only have so
Okay.
much time.
8 damage.
I was trying
Yeah.
repeatedly
Got
to
it.
do that to
Last
Millie in
time.
the last battle, and it never worked.
It's a con save.
It's a concept.
Dude, I rolled the best con saves last week. Like half of them
It
were
was
natural
amazing.
20s.
We hated you for it. It's okay.
I know. I was having so much fun.
No,
I was look at these con saves. Look how many natural 20s I just rolled.
Let's hope the flip happens now, because you know every flip to strength is weakness.
Good stuff.
Don't put that too far out of reach.
I can reach it. I can reach it. She's like, don't worry, I've got plenty of fireballs. Okay,
where that came
the
from,
bat
buddy.
does not like being lit on fire. Daenor is still stunned, and even with this immolation effect all around its body with its tentacles waving, it's still not in control of its body. It's just like howling, cat howling, like this. That is not the correct button anymore. Pardon me.
Something's happening.
What I meant was the.
Loud.
It is kind of loud, isn't it?
And then out of
Okay,
nowhere.
so, pardon me. Thank you all for playing. We're just back to normal. Oh, also, yeah.
We kind of forget the unhappy cat noise. There we go.
It's all we want, right? And I had a fireball queued up. There we go.
All right.
Okay, now that I pushed all the buttons I should have pushed earlier in this round, we are on to Arvin's turn. No, I'm sorry, bat turn.
What about Aurora's turn?
Didn't you already have a turn? I didn't.
Oh.
Oh, okay, it's your turn now. Got it.
Yeah, because you said the Displacer Beast can't do
Understood.
anything.
Yeah, I now remember it being your turn next. Sorry.
Sorry. Well, I mean, unless the bat's got higher than a
No.
16.
No, you're correct. It's now.
Boop, boop, boop. Well, that hit. It can go ahead and make another con save.
Another con save. Am I allowed to make con saves?
Huh?
No, just not strength and dex,
You
right?
can make a con save.
And what is the difficulty I'm working against?
14.
14, yes. Made it.
You made it?
Yep.
Okay. It takes 13 points of damage from the
Okay.
first quarterstaff hit.
Was that going to be another stunning strike?
Yes, and
It's so cruel.
I hit again. It can try to make another con save, DC 14.
Alright, cool,
Cat
cool.
tentacles.
I'm just checking to make sure that I can take these saves. And what was the damage again? 14?
The DC is 4. Oh, the damage
Previous
was
damage.
13.
Okay.
The DC on its new con save is 14 again.
Yep, that's not going to happen. Failed.
Yes. So it is stunned till the end of my next turn.
Ta-da! As it
And-
continues to stay there, and is there damage on that
Yes.
we need to put in?
Yes, and I will add the damage on the second stunning strike, which is 9 more points of damage.
Great.
And I'm going to use my last key point that I have available to do another flurry of blows.
Very good, very good.
That hits.
You're enjoying this too much already.
11 points of damage.
Okay.
And does a 15 hit?
Yep.
Awesome. 7 more points of damage.
Okay.
And she takes a nice long lick of the blood off of her bow staff. Still good. Can't say anything, can you? Because you're stunned.
Stunned. I don't have to. I won't play that.
I'm gonna know we're gonna have to have a talk when we get to the tower.
Probably gonna. Bat. 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 And that's their double move. They're gonna stay right there. They are all just about where they want to be. Arvin's turn.
Okay. Put me in front of the count, unless that is that going to provoke an attack of opportunity there? Or-
Nope. Nope.
Okay.
You haven't moved out of anything's range.
Okay. I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on Daynor.
Dayanor. You don't. Oh, you just roll a damage, right? Yeah, got
So
it.
that's 8 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah.
Because was it a dex save?
Yeah.
I'm going to say to the Count, if you want to change your situation, now is the time to join us and raise a hand against this injustice.
You seem
If-
to have this well in hand.
Then run back to your home and do nothing. And let others do it for you.
Nice. Very nice. Okay.
Here's from behind him.
Yeah, that worked well, pretty well.
He's
He
gonna.
flips out, flies into rage,
Nice.
Or was the
runs,
I used?
jumps up in the air, grabs the bat by both wings,
Nice. Pulling his deal.
smashes it down into the concrete like this. Oh, let's say. The bat takes only 8 points of damage, but is restrained against the ground. Okay, so motivational speech, check. And
Okay.
continuing on to the top of the initiative for, let's say, Ember's turn.
Well, you know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Especially now, Fireball's gonna be beautiful. But
Right,
I have to
right
roll
on top
against
of Aurora.
Yeah.
I guess all the, except for the restrained bat,
Can
all the
you
bats
make
make
the
a
fireball for it?
saving throw against the fireball.
Yeah, they don't really. Yeah, that's good.
This would be a 14.
So wait, are you dropping it right on top of all of us? Should I make a dex save also?
No, I can put it. Show me where I can do it. Yeah, so I'm gonna use a sorcery point to do it, so you automatically make your saving throw.
Look at that. Isn't that nice?
Nice.
So I'll take half damage.
Yeah. Or is it like you can roll again and then take half of the half damage, or is that like something else I'm thinking of?
Let me see what we got here.
Maybe like a rogue thing.
I am D&D Beyonding this as fast as I can. Yeah, she doesn't get evasion, but I don't know exactly what Careful Spell enables.
Can't you shape it? Is that later?
Well, it's in the
Um,
center. It's like she's making a donut here. But she's got Careful Spell,
Right.
so
The donut
forces other
too,
creatures to
okay.
make a saving throw. You can protect them, spend thing, get stuff, automatically succeed on saving throw. So basically, she basically just makes a save and takes half damage.
Okay. Well, I apologize, but I really hope I get a lot of 6s. We have a cleric here. think
I mean,
we'll
to be
get
fair,
there.
she's the most dangerous thing on the map too right now. So.
Okay, so
That's true.
nothing made their saving throw?
Yeah, this bat made it saving throw. I know. I gotta roll a natural
38.
20 at least twice every round.
My husband's laughing at me right now. because I always say don't roll a 1, and then someone rolls a 1. 10. 21.
21.
Stegosaurus is claiming the sorcery point to protect makes it so they don't take any damage, but I don't think that's the case.
I just have to go by D&D Beyond. And D&D Beyond's telling me that you get to make your save, or you automatically make your save on a careful spell.
Yeah.
There
I
might be
know
a higher
with
level.
one of our friends, like, as a rogue, he got to, like, not take it, and then
Yeah, that's 'cause
someone
of the
else got to not
evasion.
take it, yeah.
Mhm.
And as a monk, there will be a point where she has evasion. She's just not there yet.
So, they take 21 damage. The one that saves takes 10, I believe.
So she can do that.
Right. So we're at 21 damage, which is a lot when you're a tiny, tiny bat with tiny, tiny wings.
Sorry, Stegosaurus.
And we respect you and your views on the game. I'm just going to go by what D&D Beyond tells me, because otherwise I have to look at two things, and I'm not good at that. So,
Any fried bat?
yeah, they're pretty cooked. They are not dead, but they are pretty cooked and look pretty upset with being cooked. This one looks the least bad. The other two look fairly equally bad. And we are on Aurora's round.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with my staff again.
Okay, it being Daenor.
It being Daenor,
Right.
yes. I definitely hit with that.
Cool.
And that is for 8 points of damage.
Okay,
I'm out of key, I can't stun it again.
cool. Glad to hear it.
That definitely hit. And that is for 13 points of damage.
That's fine. Yep.
And I'm gonna go ahead and kick him. And I hit with that. And that is for 8 points of damage.
Cool.
And he's still stunned till the end of my turn.
Yes.
So I'm going to flip straight over him. And then move out a few feet.
In case there's another fireball coming.
There's no more.
Yeah. Well, my full move is 40. No, it's more to be further away from the bat, so I don't know how fast they move.
So let's see what we're.
Well, and you've only seen me like
That's
that
40.
past two
Okay.
this on the same day, so.
Good?
Good.
Good. Daenor slumps to the ground. This is a very good base, so it's not going to slump to the ground, but slumps to the ground, body lifeless.
Yay!
Wow. Oh, nice. So it's like I basically shoved his body into the ground doing a flip.
There you go. That's a good way to think about it.
That's what you get! That there, that's what you get! Oh, well, I'm bored with him now.
I'm serious about the head. If you want to cut.
Oh yeah, does it disappear?
No, it's just a
Oh,
dead creature.
I have taken
He
his
is a
head.
displacer beast pancake, right?
And now we are going to have bad attacks on Arvin
Bring it.
and Ember because she is a fire casting person. All right, dice that do things. I don't know why on earth I would put my d20s away. I don't know where I thought that was a smart idea.
It's a
Okay,
bat. I
so-
have to
Roll
break
d12.
it.
We
Count.
don't care.
You know what? I do that every once in a while. It's not that funny. And Arvin and Ember, what is your AC? Hey Ember, I don't know what your AC is.
What's your AC?
My AC is probably not that high, so it's 14.
14. Okay. Getting hit. Each of you guys needs to make a strength or dex save, your choice.
Well, luckily I got some
Strength.
X.
21.
I succeed.
Okay, that's good.
You really succeeded.
Well, neither of you guys had anything worse happening. All right. 3 points of damage, 8 points of damage.
Ouch.
Yeah, well, you get all those hit points. You'll be fine. Skip some rope. Okay, and it's your initiative now.
Mine?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to mace a bat.
Mace a bat. Got it.
In the face.
Mace in the face. To the bat. And I got 16.
16. Yes, that is going to hit a bat.
All right.
That is sweet.
8.
8. Okay.
Whack.
That was a bat. Less bad.
No, it's a
Cool.
devil.
No, I'm sorry. That's the one with a lot of hit points.
Aw.
That one's fine.
Oh, the
Well,
other
then I
one.
hit the one without the whole lot of hit.
What? You're going to walk over here and
I
hit
don't
that bat
care.
instead? No. All right. You hit the bat. It is now more injured. Life is more better.
Take that.
All right. The count. Okay. That'll do. Well, that bat's dead. As he again like grabs his bat, he's holding onto it and just smashes it against the stone again. Okay. Top of the initiative, Ember.
So the bat's very, very close.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like close enough I can reach out and touch it.
Yep.
Shocking grasp.
Shocking grasp.
Totally bring the head back.
Oh, she's bringing the head back.
Surprised she didn't do burning hands.
In fact, that's what she's doing the next turn instead of attacking bats.
Okay.
That's awesome.
I have a feeling the bat is not wearing armor made of metal.
Nope.
It's
Sorry.
a cosplay bat.
Sorry, that would be kind of cool.
Okay.
All right.
The best
Also,
slurpee.
we need a cosplay bat. That's gonna be our monster in the next campaign, next adventure.
14 hit?
14 hits.
Okay. So then 1d8. Okay, so 2d8.
Stun is so effective against explosive.
When it
10
works,
damage.
yeah.
10 damage. Another dead bat.
Yay.
It's a con against what?
All right. Anything further you want to do with your round?
Just move kind of behind the two bulky things, yes?
Yep. Cool.
Okay.
Okay, Aurora.
I am gonna go over to the dead displacer beast, nudge it with a stick, and then cut its head off.
Cut its head off with.
My claws.
Okay. All right. That's gonna take you longer than a round. So
Yeah.
you'll be over here making a gory mess. Check.
I mean, well, the other thing that she's got is darts, and I don't know how fast a dart can cut a
Not
head
any
off.
faster than a cat's claws, I'm sure.
Nope.
All right, Arvin, you are going to get hit by a big vampire bat.
Okay.
And you need to be making a
Yeah,
strength or
she's
dex
just gotta
save.
cut.
Corkscrew it.
I rolled a natural 20.
Excellent. And you take 7 points of damage.
Okay.
All right, and now it is your round.
All right. You know what? Let me take a step back
Mm-hmm.
and cast that thing I do.
Sacred Flame, Guiding Bolt. Okay.
Sacred Flame.
There's only 2 choices here. All right, that's going to succeed. You're going to do the damage dice.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying
no. I
succeed
meant
for the bat.
you done good, boy.
Okay,
You got it.
I done good for 9 points damage.
9 points
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Well, that's good.
Anything further there?
Very pleased.
Yeah, you know what? Will and I shouldn't play games together. All right. And the Count walks up, grabs a bat out of the air, and just punches it in the face.
Aw.
Knocks it to the ground. Dead bat.
Right in the face.
Yeah, that's how we do it, Count.
Like I just said.
Aurora like distracts from
So glad
cutting
I'm
this
not
thing's
there.
head off for a second. Goes right.
And she's covered in blood up
Make
to
it
her
a
elbows at this
clean
point.
cut.
That's far in the past.
I do have a hand axe. Yeah.
Leave it
Oh,
enough next so
okay.
we can put it
If,
up on
if
like
he's
a...
bringing over a hand axe, that'll make it all go faster.
Yeah, because she's basically just ripped pieces out of
Yeah.
this thing now. Okay.
Well, I've tried to rip it in such a way that like the head is still very intact, but
Go ahead and make a dexterity check with nothing added.
okay.
Not even like nature or medicine?
Nope.
13.
Okay. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's
It's
not great.
it's not masterwork, but not bad for cat claws.
Yeah.
Cool.
The axe makes it easy to cut through the spine,
Yeah,
which is
make
probably the
robot
last thing
head
she was
out of
having a hard time with.
Yes. Robot head.
You know
You
what?
have
In
a
case
head.
you can still hear me, I lied. Your blood tastes like shit.
This channel may not be appropriate for all audiences. Just so we're clear, guys.
You should have said that earlier.
You should have said that earlier. All right. The Count now, hands like dripping in gore, says, well, I hope that's achieved what you were hoping for.
Has it?
I'll stay here if you fear retribution.
No, I think it's best you go get your comrade.
Yeah, let's go back and get him.
Oh, man. Why do we encourage cat?
That was wrong. And you should do it more often. Oh.
I couldn't run away this time because I suck. Yes, you do, but it's okay.
Oh, man.
War.
Second gonna be the thing that like answers the tower door now. Like put on a stick, like hello, welcome to the
Like those stick puppets where it's just a stick with the little head and the mouth just moves.
Hey, you are a tinkerer.
I
you
am
can
a
do
tinkerer.
things.
I might have to do that. Oh, that's
So
wrong.
glad I'm just glad you're not an artificer.
We
right
don't
now.
just.
I
kill
know,
our
right? Because
enemies.
then it would be a magic head that
Perhaps if I
that
cast
says-
Revivify on that head, just on the head alone.
So do I need to like cross class into warlock now?
You don't want to because it'll blink its head out and then it'll be attached.
Also, I'm pretty sure Revivify is going to cost like 1,000 gold pieces, so you don't want that.
Oh.
All right, let's go. Nice working with you.
Yes.
Nice working with you.
How are you all departing?
Door.
You're just going to open the door right there in the courtyard?
Wait, don't do it while he's looking at us.
Hey, what's that over there, door?
Where'd they go?
No, I'll wait for him to walk back inside. Bow. Then door.
Okay, go ahead and make a charisma check.
Count, thank you. Thank you for your assistance. It's
I'll
a
be
step
seeing
in the
you
right
again
direction.
soon.
17. I
Yeah,
believe.
good, good. I need to work on making that just slightly shorter. Still working on it. It's hard to live test.
I'm
this stuff.
immediately going to the library.
You go to the library.
I'm not there.
Oh, I thought that's where you were.
No, I'm in the.
You know where to find a gnome.
Oh, are you in the workshop?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Okay, I'm gonna roll now.
I'd probably initially go to the library though
Fucker.
and go,
Did you roll one?
I got a 2.
Okay, because that would have been a lot of build up for a one.
Yeah.
But, I mean, two's not
I got
great.
a 2. Son of
initially she goes to the
What is the total
library.
there then? With your proficiency in your intelligence?
a... We're doing dex?
No, I'm gonna do intelligence because I'm.
Oh, intelligence?
Unless you really want to do dex.
Oh, it's the same.
Okay.
Let's see. 4 plus 7. Hold on. It's a lot of maths, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
9.
9.
Now, I have done this before.
Yeah, you have
So-
one fire arrow.
Seriously?
Yeah, you rolled a 9.
But it's very nice. Spent all day
How
on
many
it.
fire arrows were you thinking for a 9?
You know, it's up to you. I'm just
I mean,
disappointed in my
all
roll.
right. Well, I mean, I'm disappointed in the roll too, to be honest.
I know, I am too. I was talking nice to the die. I
Yeah.
was, you know, and this is the same die that fucked me last time.
I'm gonna have to
so-
do like GM inspiration or something like that. Just
I know,
for you,
right?
I swear.
Why do you still use
Oh, I should have done that. Oh man, I should have had you do that. That would have been great. Darn it.
Oh.
Except I wasn't there.
Thanks.
And I have to concentrate on it.
True.
In the workshop, Theophraxis is about to finish his second arrow,
Okay.
starting to attach the
Okay.
glass vial to the arrow shaft.
I'm gonna try to sneak up on him.
Yes.
And that's what breaks the second arrow. Beautiful.
I do very badly sneaking up on you.
He is so focused.
That's only
however.
a 10.
She's not at all
I
sneaky.
will roll that at disadvantage because
That's
I'm
fine, that's
focused. Oh shit, that's still like a 13.
It's not so much that; it's that when she sneaks up on you, suddenly there is blood dripping all over the side of your shoulder and on your
hell?
arm, and you hear crack as the piece of glass breaks in your hand.
Yeah.
And continuing on.
What? Take a hand. Take a hand. Take a
You know,
hand.
this has been hard. I
Take a
just,
hand.
like, your left hand. This better be good.
Oh, there's nothing in my left hand.
She shows you her bloody, messy claws.
What? Why?
Take again.
Both of them
Nope.
at the
One
same
or the
time.
other.
No.
One or the other.
Did you switch it from your right hand to your left hand?
Maybe.
Left hand.
Oh, you got me. Hi.
What the? Wait a minute.
Remember Danor? Oh, I used to run away because I was a scaredy cat, and now I'm a dead cat. It's for you.
Can I show up in the doorway
That's
and just
the-
go like this?
You guys fought the
and
monster.
then leave?
You guys fought that?
Uh-huh. I killed it.
You were just
too.
supposed to go talk to the guy.
Oh, but then I want to kill something. I know you're not good.
Well-
I know you're not good at killing things, so here you go.
I've killed a lot of things, lady. Mm-hmm. What am I
Oh,
supposed
this is.
What
Guess
is-
guess who I am? Click.
to... Hey, hey.
What? Oh, what? The,
Hey, you know what?
Oh
I
man, not
didn't-
again.
I didn't build that. I bought that from somebody else. If I had built it, I wouldn't have that
That
problem.
was you. That's what you did.
No, well,
Twice.
yeah, uh-huh.
That was the 2nd time because we said
Look
not
at me.
again.
I'm an awesome monk who can't stun anything. Huh?
Guess who I did stun?
Oh, it finally worked, huh?
Oh, little kitty.
What am I supposed to do with a bloody head?
I don't know.
These things.
You can eat it.
I'm not gonna eat a head of a whatever this is.
You can, I don't know, eat it.
I suppose I could round it or something.
You could make it into a stew and then eat the stew.
Or like a trophy, maybe.
Sure, I guess.
You were making it talk before. I mean, I could rig up some really grotesque, disgusting.
It's up to
Make
you.
it
It's
into a
your. I
puppet.
give the heads for you because I know you're a bad hunter.
Thank you. I appreciate
So
the
it's for
fact
you
that
to
you
eat.
understand that I'm a bad hunter.
But if you choose to not eat it, that's your business.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
How about we call our break there? We will be back with more of that. Five seconds ago. Okay, we are back. We are ready to do some more Time to Tabletop, have some more Infinity Tower here. We have new followers. I just want to get some music on the bottom. So, first off, pineapple olive pizza.
Yes.
Yay!
No.
Yes.
We're all going to eat that next week during the stream. That'll
Oh,
be
no,
our.
we're not.
No, no, that's not how it works. All right. We have 3 new followers that we want to thank. I'm going to do my best to get everybody's names right, knowing that this is the internet and things are not spelled using words. L name 21, possibly I name 21. Thank you. Opal Marmalade, I'm going to go with that. And Blue Flame Hue. Thank you guys. Great to have you with us.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Here we have a very active chat tonight with people doing things and talking about stuff. I'm sorry, but there's only so many devices I can touch at one time if we're going to keep this game on the rails, so I'm just going to keep that over there. And thank you guys for watching. We want to thank our sponsors also, Ambient Realms. Look at ambientrealms.com for cool things you can do for your game with ambient effects like this. You can just bring that up and down, make your players upset, make them happy, whatever sounds good. And Arknight.com, where you can check out their flat plastic minis and also their maps, which are super cool. And when we hit that 100 followers, we are giving away 2 different. I know I have 2 fingers on the same hand, but I'm doing this. 2 different Arknight packages. So if you know somebody that want to follow us on Twitch, it costs nothing, makes us feel good, and we will give away 2 bundles. And we are looking forward to doing that soon. So we are back to the Infinity Tower. Back actually in the Infinity Tower
are.
with a dead Displacer Beast in hand. Theophraxis' work totally disrupted, ruining some of his prized fire arrows.
I'm good with the explosive arrows, I think, because they
Yeah.
apparently do more damage.
Okay.
If I do it with
Yeah.
those.
Cool. That'll be.
So you
you're
just
one-
snuck
you're
up
your
on
one
the
explosive.
explosive arrows.
Should we
I
agitate that
ordered.
explosive arrow getting blown up?
That'd be great.
Actually,
Yeah.
she has murdered him before.
Yes, you have.
Yep.
Well, then, is this like an own count? Like,
Well, he
No,
stole
this is-
something from her that she didn't want him to steal. She didn't know that
Borrowed it from you for 3 seconds, and then you
because you
killed
were
me.
dead after that.
Because I was dead after that.
Good stuff. So you all are back in the tower.
So are we going now?
I'm gonna go back into the room where food appears.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
I'm
So
gonna,
you go back downstairs to the dining room.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna find some kind of burlappy thing to wrap this head in, and then I'm gonna put it in the bag of holding.
Okay. Yeah, you find some pretty heavy duty cloth
Think
in the
about what I
workshop.
can do with a displacer beast head.
Bag of holding.
What can't you do with a displacer beast head?
I know, right?
So you're in the
I've
big
already
formal dining
given
room.
you 2
There's no
options.
food there.
Hold
There's.
still. Hold still.
This is
A
important.
mosquito
This
is
is
It's on the
live.
back. It's on the back.
Okay, this is a live challenge here. Here we go. Come on, guys.
It's
Kill it?
dead.
It's totally dead.
Oh, good. It already bit me. That's why I was scratching myself.
Die, you fuck! I hate you.
Summon Palor, come on.
Oh, I was just trying to get food for its little babies.
What could
Little
possibly be
baby
more,
mosquitoes.
more entertaining than anything we could have
Are
done
dying.
playing D&D right there. All right, so now that we've all watched us kill a mosquito on air, yeah, so you go to the room where there's food, the table is there, and nothing's set, there's no cart there or anything like that like before.
I'm gonna kind of look around for, you said like the golem.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find you.
Golem. I can't remember his name.
I'm covered in bat ouchies.
Gad's fellow. is his name.
Gad's fellow.
Gad's fellow.
Gad's fellow.
So you're doing that.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
calling out for Gad's fellow.
Cool. Arvin?
Washing up.
Washing up.
I
Yep.
wanna-
Blood.
I wanna find
I have
why
to take care of my gear before
Okay.
I'm going to
and
be an
actually
effective
find out
soldier.
what happened.
All right. So the bathroom
I-
is down the hall, and you can hear him noisily
Sure,
splashing
I'll
and
go
taking off
down
armor.
there and go on in like, dude, what happened?
Aurora had
She
it.
brought me a head.
Okay. We talk things with, and I'm gonna disclose
explain
the
it to me.
conversation we had with Count
Mm-hmm.
Malone inside.
Yeah.
And then when we went outside, or started to go outside, Aurora's Daynor.
Oh.
I didn't exactly stop her. I tried to summon myself. A battle ensued, and now he lies dead.
Well, no, his head is in this pouch right here.
Are you keeping a right?
You know, I don't
You
know.
should
She
put
brought
things
me a
that we get
present.
from that realm inside of your backpack and not inside the bag of holding.
It is inside the bag holding.
Oh.
You mean the other way
Like I
around?
said.
I don't think it's gonna do anything in the bag of holding. I think
What are you gonna do with the head?
I don't know. She brought it to me.
Are you gonna put it on that thing that you made, that horn that shoots things, or in the backpack of God
Oh
knows
my
what?
God,
No.
Oh my God! Yes, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Please don't
No.
do that.
Yes,
No.
that is what I'm going
Oh,
to do.
God.
Yes.
Oh,
The
what have I
head-
done?
The head. Okay, so
Can
let's
I
make
ask
sure
a
it's
question
clean.
about the bath situation?
The head
Yes,
can actually
but-
shoot out the sparks.
Hey,
And the-
Does the glitter come out of the eye holes?
Yes, the glitter comes out of the eye holes.
I'm
It
not
is
at
a
all worried because
displacer
you were gonna have to
beast
roll
skull
to make
eyeball.
that invention, and I know how that's gonna go. All right. Yeah. See what I said.
18. Take that.
All right, that probably would work.
Yes.
Because
You still
Aurora's
have to-
also taking a bath.
Okay, we have two baths basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are they? Can they hear each other?
Yeah. Totally.
What are you guys talking about?
We're talking about nothing. Go back to your bath.
We're gonna mount the head.
No, no,
Mount the
no,
head
no,
on
no,
the-
no, no,
what do we call
no,
it?
no,
What do we call
no.
it? What was the name?
Huh?
You know, I've got other things I need to
The
do.
fantabular. We're gonna mount the head on the fantabular.
Oh,
About.
can you make it spin and have the
No,
bright
this-
dots shoot out of its eyes?
Yeah, the confetti and the sparks are gonna shoot out of its eyes and mouth.
Nice.
What do you think? Sound good?
Oh, I
Sound
love
good?
it. I love
Awesome.
it.
Fantabular.
Love it.
So now it's the
She
cat.
starts splashing in the water on the other side.
Displacer tabular?
Oh no, I mean it's still called the fantabular.
It's still the
We're not gonna
fantabular.
rename
Alright.
it because we jammed a cat head on it.
Well, I can't jam the cat head
Can
on.
you
That
paint-
is gauche. We are
Wait,
going to
can you-
attach the cat
wait.
head.
Can you paint tiger stripes on it so it really reflects me?
I'm sure paint's easy.
Okay, great.
I mean, that's fine.
You've been in the room looking for the golem. Nothing's happened.
Kind of sad now. I'm gonna get up and
That's
start
awesome.
wandering through the Infinity Tower, see if I can find him.
Okay. There was a little door that was like back from the dining hall where you've seen him come out before with food. I don't know if you want to go that way or if you want to just go straight to the main staircase.
Sure, if he's come out of there with food before, then yeah.
Yeah, there's like a small prep kitchen area. You know, just like a place where you would keep things waiting until somebody actually wants food. Place to keep food warm.
Okay, I'm gonna poke around. What do I find?
For food?
For food or God's fellow?
Yeah, you find a half a loaf of bread, you find some apples, you find some bacon that's all kind of like sitting off to the side near the stove area. You find no Gatsfella.
I will take. Do I find cheese or
No.
butter?
No. Not there.
I will grab an apple and the bacon and continue searching around. And
Okay.
if there's another room, I will go to that room.
Okay. Maybe you find some butter. It's probably a good thing with bread. People probably had that back then. And you do not find any other rooms. It seems to be the last room that's attached to this area.
It's like, can I do like an investigation for
For additional rooms?
for additional food?
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, there's butter. Is that good enough?
No.
Okay. There is a full kitchen floor. It's just not this room.
Okay, I'm gonna leave and start looking for the kitchen.
Okay. You find that pretty easily.
Okay.
And then you've got a fully stocked pantry and all sorts of foods. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, I'm just gonna go through it.
Yeah.
Well,
Just eating food.
That's back
Sounds
at
good.
your workstation still.
So you guys are you're trying to clean up while they're having a now hushed conversation through the partition about the fantabular, and that's great.
Well, you can make.
Hush.
Can you
Please
make
shut up.
Can you make the fantabular so that it comes apart for easy storage?
Modularness. That would make sense. I can break it up and put it in a bag of holding, and
Exactly.
then you can have it.
Then we can bring the party on the road.
Okay, I'm
All
excited
right.
about this idea.
I've written a new song. It's called Boots and Pants.
Arvin, are you escaping this as soon as possible?
Yes, I
It goes
am.
like this.
Where are you going to go?
Boots and
I'm
pants
just
and
going
boots
to
and
my
pants
room.
and boots and pants and
All right,
boots
fair
and
enough.
pants and boots and it just goes like that.
There's
It's-
really nothing else that I
it's
need to do.
It definitely has an EDM thing going
I
for it.
tell you, people love it.
Actually,
They
I
can't
take
stop
that back.
dancing to it.
I'm going
I
to
understand.
create a couple of vials of holy water.
Maybe
using
some more
ceremony.
lyrics
Okay,
though,
very
to
good.
kind of change things
That's a
up
good
little
choice.
bit.
Oh, somebody else sings lyrics over the top.
Do I roll a
Oh, so you're just
religion?
kind of
Do you have to
box.
roll?
Yeah.
I
With a
don't-
cat box.
It might be a
the
religion
litter
roll.
box, one might say.
I don't understand the reference.
That's okay. But you're the beatbox.
Sure.
Mm-mm, do.
Boots and pants.
Who's going to have it first? Probably ceremonies, holy water, bless water. Nope, you just touch a vial of water and cause it to become holy.
All right.
It's a first level spell, so you're going to do it twice?
Yeah.
Okay. Apparently it's going to cost you 50 gold.
Pants and boots and pants.
Really?
Yep.
I take that back as I have like 23 on me.
Just go take some gold from Theophraxis.
Theophraxis, I need gold right now. Stop.
I'll throw some gold over.
All right, thank you.
How much? Make it rain.
Just shut up and give me gold.
Got a cat head in here too. You want that?
No, thank you.
How real D&D works. It's good. All right.
Hey, what's going on the other side of the partition?
You don't want to know.
I'm blessing this bathwater.
Oh,
Oh no.
Is that a euphemism?
does that mean you're peeing in it?
It'll be marking the bathwater.
Are these two baths connected? If so, she's getting out of the bath.
No, they're two separate baths. Yeah.
That's not what I'm doing. Please don't do that.
There's no marking.
Okay,
in the
it's going to
bathtub.
take you 2 hours.
Okay.
All right. So that's that. You guys have enjoyed your riff, your little sesh. That's good. And then Ember, you've eaten food.
Shower.
I have eaten a bit of food, and now I'm gonna go try to look for the paladin because I want to talk to paladin about what we've just done.
Okay. So you go back down to the room or the hall where all the rooms are.
I'm
That's
gonna
good
go up
to
to
see
what I think
everybody
is the
thinks you're
paladin's door.
I know, and I'm
knock.
totally playing him like a paladin. That soldier cleric thing is they meet in the middle. I should be probably a paladin.
So after one of your two ceremonies is finished, you're hearing a knock on your door. So you're 1 out of 2 into this.
Okay. Yes.
Are you able to speak?
Yes. Please come in.
Okay. I open the door and
Always able to speak. Yes. What can I do?
you seem to know the Count pretty well. Or have a rapport with him to a degree.
I'd like to think so. Yeah.
So how can we use the information he's given us?
I wouldn't think that he would deliberately deceive us, especially at this point.
Okay.
Then again, I try to see the good in people, so everything that he has said, I hold that to be absolutely true, and he has given me no reason to doubt him. How do you feel about them?
I feel he gave us a very interesting bit of information that can either bite us in the ass or really work in our favor.
Yeah.
Being Vela's son,
Yes.
how do we use that? Obviously, does Vela even care for him? It seems like she doesn't.
I can't even conceive of a mother doing that to her own child. Which only makes my mission more important to destroy Vela. But knowing that we have the Count there, at least on our side, in that dark place, it brings me hope.
Well, we're gonna go back tomorrow to talk to him some more.
Yes, we
so-
are.
Okay. I nod. And I go,
I go back to making holy water.
Okay.
yes.
One
I can't think
more.
of anything else to say, so I leave.
So I actually don't even know what's going on, to tell you the truth. So what are we doing next?
Are you
Where
asking
are you?
Aurora?
Crap. Aurora, what are we doing
Yeah.
next?
Next. Oh, I'm going to clean my pants
Okay.
using air.
Okay.
I call it dry cleaning.
Okay.
Um,
So you guys fought the displacer beast, right?
yeah, we killed it.
Or the monster. What's our next step? What's happening now?
Uh, I'm taking a bath. I'm gonna clean my pants.
After all that, what are we doing next? Are we going back? Are we gonna go back to
Did you make
East
the
Key?
Did you make the thing that you want to make?
I started working on it and I got distracted or something. Like I couldn't focus quite well. I couldn't actually quite do what I needed to do. But I don't know. I don't want
Do you
to.
remember I told you earlier about your mind?
What did you tell me earlier about?
I told you to clear it. Did you clear your mind?
No, I did not.
Clear your mind, and your ass will follow.
I cleared my ass. My mind, however, was skidding about.
I don't need to know all the details about your ass cleaning.
Great. So, are we just hanging out here, or are we going to be going anywhere else? What's happening next? I need to know so I know what I should be working on.
I don't know. It's up to you. You decide.
What did Bly say we were going to do?
Oh, I barely listened to him.
Okay. All
You're
right.
staying away from me, Farts of Fraxis.
Okay, I'm gonna go find Bly.
Okay.
You know where Bly is.
As you are finishing your second spell,
Yeah.
Yes.
It's me, Theo.
Yes, what? How can I help you?
Okay, so I tried to find out what's going on and what we're doing next from Aurora, and I didn't get very far with that. So I came here to ask you what's going on.
We're going back to Stavela.
When? Tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay, so that's still the plan.
Why would that change?
Hey, you came back with a cat head. I don't know
We did.
whether that seemed to be off the rails a little bit.
That's one less task that we have to go through.
Awesome. You know what? I'm down with that, and it's going to make a great addition to the Fantabular. So we're still going back tomorrow, right?
I was hoping that you wouldn't take me seriously when I said that. If the gods will it.
Okay. All right. Great. So I'll get a good night's sleep, and we're gonna head out tomorrow morning, or whenever it is. We're gonna head out and fight the good fight.
Great.
Awesome. Cool. I'll be in my room.
Go you.
Awesome.
okay, awesome. So you are going to sleep, craft.
I'm gonna spend whatever hours I can spend,
Uh-huh.
but don't make me too tired. I'll
Yep.
spend planning my device.
Okay, which device?
The
Electrocharge device.
electrocharge.
Okay, all right. Not cat head fantabular.
Not the cat.
All right.
I already rolled for that.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay,
How many hours can I get in? Like 2 or 3?
you want how many do you want to put in? You want to try to push it more than that? You think 2 or 3 is good?
2 or 3 is fine. I want to actually be able to get a good night's sleep.
Yeah, sure.
Before we go out,
That
so.
sounds good then, because you know Arvin's gonna be up at 5:30. So
Good point. Yeah, let's say 3 hours.
sure. Okay, Arvin sleeping. Okay, Aurora.
I'm just gonna go to the kitchen and get something to eat and go to sleep.
Okay.
Possibly in the kitchen.
Okay. So you go to the kitchen. You are not finding a lot of fresh meat sources. You know, they have like half a haunch of what looks like it's a ham that's going to be smoked later on, something like that. That's about the only thing.
Okay, I'll eat that.
Okay, you ate that. Feel like sleeping in the kitchen, or you think you're going to go back to your room?
Even she's gonna sleep in the kitchen. Oh, she goes back to her room. Okay, she goes back to her room.
Back to her room. Got it. Okay, Ember,
Sleeping.
sleeping. Good. Skip forward to the morning. Arvin's probably up first. Ember's probably up right around that time too. All right, we know what he's doing. And then for yourself, you're waking up early. What's your plan of action?
I'm going straight to the kitchen again.
Straight to the kitchen again. Okay. 7, 8, 9 o'clock, something like that. Yeah, you just keep going. So sometime around midday when it starts
tell
getting
you to
warm
come
enough.
wake me up. So.
Okay. So at 5:30.
Jesus Christ.
After I eat at the kitchen.
Ah!
With the sun,
After you
you
eat in
rise
the
with the
kitchen,
sun.
Who says?
there is a lot of
Says
light
you.
over here.
Oh,
You said so.
gods! If I'd known you were gonna wake me up at this, God, what time? What is this? I don't understand.
If you need to go back to sleep, then go back to sleep. But I'm up. You asked to be up.
All right.
I'm doing what you asked.
All right. I'll go get some breakfast, some coffee. I'll be fine.
That's great.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm off to go do cleric things.
Okay, you do that, buddy.
Cleric.
Right.
Get up, get breakfast.
You guys get up and get breakfast. When you go down to the big 46-person dining room, there is no food. It's just a table.
Food?
Yeah.
Food. Any food?
So you went down to the dining room too? Or no?
After I got my food, I went to go do some more research, possibly on curses and magic and anything that I could get my hands on.
Okay.
Do I notice Faxburn or anybody as I'm walking around?
So when you went down, did you go dining hall or kitchen?
I went to just straight to the kitchen.
Straight to the kitchen. So you got food, you went back upstairs. Are you going to the big library where they have the dragon, or are you going to... There's a couple different libraries you're aware of.
I'm going to go to probably a few and grab some books that
Okay.
I think would work, so that way I could go to the dining room and then sit down and read.
Sure. Go ahead and make just a general arcana check, which is going to be like a research roll. Okay, so you were going to the...
Let's get breakfast. Yeah.
Right. So you went down to the dining room, there was nothing there. No cart, nothing.
Cool. I keep forgetting the automaton's name.
Gadsfellow.
Gadsfellow. Hello? You around? Nothing.
Nothing happens.
Okay, I will leave the dining room and I will concentrate on Colfax is sorry, not Colfax.
Faxburn.
God,
It's okay.
sorry. I know,
You know,
it's only been several weeks.
Yeah,
now.
I mean, no reason to write it down or anything.
Yeah, I know, right? Then I'd have to read.
You know what? I write things down and take forever to find.
I know,
my
right?
notes.
So what's the point? I mean, I have it in my notes. So I will concentrate or think about Faxburn's room, and I'll look for a door to go to Faxburn's room.
Yeah, you just go up the staircase and you find yourself at that door. If you recall, there's actually like two doors that look at each other like this, and the left-handed door is Faxburn's
So I
room.
gently knock on it.
Come in.
I open the door.
And Faxburn's like sitting up on the edge of the bed. Theophraxis.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but your servant seems to be missing.
Yes. Gadsfellow. Not around right now.
Okay, so you know about that.
Yes.
So nothing to worry about there, or
No, it's fine.
okay. All right. Well, I'm sorry about bothering you then.
It's fine. Did you need anything?
No, I couldn't find him, and I was
Yes, you're gonna have to
concerned.
fetch your own foods and things like that for a little bit.
Oh, no, that's fine. That's fine. I just want to make sure you knew, and everything was on the open up. Awesome.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Well, I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, that's all right.
I'll go back
Thanks.
and try to. I'll leave and close the door and think about the larder. Or
Okay.
yeah, I'll think about a larder of some kind, and then
Sure.
try to find the door and find that door and open it up.
Okay, because you knew where the kitchen was, so now you're able to find like a separate pantry.
Yeah.
But this seems like it's mostly like heavy storage things, like bacon that's been laid off to the side, and like big tons of wine and things like
I'll
that.
collect whatever else could need.
Yeah. Roots. Probably not much.
Whatever,
roots.
yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
I'll have
some
breakfast. And if no one's around after like an hour or so, I'll sit down and start thinking about my plans.
Okay. Are you just eating right there in the larder, or are you going like to the
No, I'll go back to the kitchen.
Okay. So you go back to the kitchen, or you go back to the dining room?
I'm
so
sorry.
many choices, so many things you got to figure out, right?
Yeah, it's been a long day.
Well, there's like 3 different rooms in this
Dining,
place.
I know. Dining room, kitchen, larder. It's
Yeah.
just so hard to keep those things
It's like
straight.
being in your own house, right?
I know, right? I always end up in the wrong place.
Now we know what happened. Okay, that's good.
I'm gonna go to the dining room
Dining room.
and eat in the dining room.
All right, and now that you got your hands full of some stuff that you're like coming upstairs.
Yeah, that's
juggling.
about it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
like that, yeah.
Well, and then Ember is
Extra
there,
bacon and-
kind of doing the same thing, but also with a pile of books.
Awesome. All right, so I'll just start make up some food. Hi, good morning.
Okay. And Arvin, what have you been doing while all this is going on?
Getting food, probably running into him at the larder to get some dry goods
Okay.
for
Wow, that's gonna be
for
a
the
breakfast
journey.
and a half.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, you have some things now.
I'll make up breakfast
the
for everybody.
dining room as
I'll
well.
cook everything for everybody.
You're
whatever
gonna
they
cook
got.
everything for everybody.
Sure,
Okay.
why not?
All right. Sure.
You're cooking literally everything.
Well, whatever everyone brought.
Go ahead and make a roll.
Bacon.
Bacon.
I don't think you have anything that applies to this, so this is just a roll.
5. I burned the bacon.
Yeah,
Sorry, guys.
but it's still bacon, so it's like
Bacon.
you may want to eat it.
It's crispy. It's extra crispy.
So I know where I come from. Gnomes
Rolling
cooking
hard.
is like hit or miss.
Wow.
I guess you're.
Well, it's not what I'm used to making. So, no, this is great.
Crackle,
Can you
broken.
smell cooking from the other rooms or no?
No, you can't
You
hear
just
anything
have
from
to
the other rooms
imagine
either.
it's something else other than rock. And it's really good.
That'd be the only reason she'd
I
wake
can
up.
still taste
Yeah.
bacon outside of the charred bits, but thank you, Theophraxis, for bringing us breakfast.
Yeah.
That was very kind of you.
Well, I already ate, so thank you.
Maybe next time someone else could try this.
Good fun. Good fun. All right. So everybody's eating. You've been doing some reading up on curses. You're trying to find out about curses in particular, or
My Arcana check was only a 7, so
Okay.
I guess I'm kind of a little bit lost.
you're finding a lot of stuff. There are several things that are in different languages, so that's kind of a barrier here. But also just the information on curses basically leads you to believe that a lot of them are unique and different based on who they were cast by and so forth. So it's just not helpful information.
I'm gonna look at the 2 companions with me and I go, what languages do you all speak? Wait, how am I reading this? I can't read. I'm interpreting the pictures. What? Wait, I can read Draconic, so yes.
There we go. Yeah. So this is really the heart of our problem here with this role. Is it comes down to you have limited access to the library in a lot of ways.
So, what languages can you 2 speak?
I speak Common and Orcish.
I'm sure this is not in Orcish.
I
but
speak Common, Gnome, Dorvish. That's it.
I'm gonna kind of show them passages that I definitely can't read and ask if they understand that at all.
Would you guys like to make Arcana checks?
Sure.
I'm totally great at that.
Try
Yeah,
different
yeah,
languages.
I think it's a good plan.
With a 2, I got a 1.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Excellent.
do.
Arcana?
Yep.
Don't have that. So a 13.
13.
That
Okay.
kind of looks like a K, and that kind of looks like an N.
And there's an A in front of that. And there's another A. And there's an R in there too.
Mm-hmm. So
And-
most of the books are
Reading.
in common, but are just like really obtuse arcane concepts. There's one where you understand that it's generally talking about curses, and it seems to be telling you that curses have a lot of variety in terms of how they work, and that the best cure for them is typically divine magics, where they tend to be more restorative, in nature. Arcane things, some things you might be able to dispel, but other things are just going to be persistent. So.
Okay.
Yeah, it comes down to the caster's strength and their, situation, let's say, in a lot of cases.
So I close the book. If you're weary of them trying to.
You're enjoying your cat nap still, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, how late in the day is it at this point?
It's like 6
you
o'clock.
were researching the curses?
Right.
Yes, your Count friend has been cursed. Trying to figure a way to dispel it. You'd probably be a lot more
I have
willing
a way
to help
of
us.
doing it. I didn't know whether we would be able to counteract the power of Vela with my own power. I don't know if I'm a match for her abilities with my own.
Well, it does seem to be sort of the question that we all have. That's sort of the one unanswered question that we all have.
I could try to remove the curse if we go back.
I think you should. Are you worried that there's counter removal curse measures, or
I just don't know if I would be successful. And that's what it comes down to.
what would happen if you weren't successful?
Nothing would happen.
Well,
It would be the same.
I say try it. The worst that could happen is nothing happens.
Alright.
Yeah.
When do we go?
Tell you what, why don't you go wake up Aurora and we'll go.
Okay. Which one's her room?
Well, you do that thing, right? So you should be able to find it. I mean, I'm not really sure what room it is. We just kind of.
Pretty sure you guys know which room. Aurora's room is fine. Pretty sure you guys have been in Aurora's room before.
Is it always the same room, or is it a different room?
Have you been varying rooms?
Yeah, she's never had them in her room before.
No? Okay. Maybe I'm thinking of Futuria.
Okay, so I kind of walk away from them.
Yeah, she very specifically said Futuria cannot know where her room is because she was mad at Futuria for not killing orcs.
All right. Okay. I am willing to believe you without reviewing the video.
Okay, so I kind of like walk a little bit away from them
Yeah.
and then do the hand wavy thing.
Okay, it doesn't work in the tower though.
It doesn't work in the
Yeah,
tower.
you can't.
Oh,
You can't summon doors in the tower.
So what? I imagine her door, or like what? I can't do anything, so I have no idea what
He's
she
making
is.
it up. He has no idea what he's talking about.
So I look at him and I go, okay, where's your room?
I don't really know. Huh? That's a good question. I don't.
Sounds like it's a super secret.
She tends to change the room, so I'm not really sure actually. I thought maybe you could find her doing that thing, but I guess you
Yeah.
can't. I
It
guess we
doesn't
sit-
work in the tower, I guess.
I guess we wait until Aurora wakes up.
Wait, what did you say? The fantabular was finished and it's ready to go?
I mean, you have to be in the hallway for her to hear that, but
That is a brilliant idea. I'm
I
gonna go.
tried.
I'm gonna go out into the hallway and scream as loud as I can. The fantabular is finished!
You
Woohoo!
go up to the hallway where all the bedrooms are.
Yeah,
You
just-
scream that.
I'm gonna start marching up and down the
All
hallway.
right. You hear that.
The fantabular is done. The fantabular is done.
no, she's still sleeping through that. Damn.
She's seen through your petty ploy.
I'd go back. Nah, that didn't work.
You hear her snoring, though.
Oh,
Well,
do
we're
it?
just going back
They're
to
here
talk
snoring?
to the count. So
All right, so I'll knock on the snoring door.
Okay. The snoring abruptly stops.
Aurora,
I have a riddle for you.
ask Bly. It was his idea.
No, I got a riddle for you.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm totally not here, dude.
What's your riddle? Aurora?
What game did they play at the orgy?
I don't know.
Fuck off. Shuts the door.
Well, at least I didn't get eaten. I'll go back. Yeah, she's not getting up anytime soon.
well, we're just going to count to the town. Talk to the count,
Do you
right?
count to my name?
We're going to the count tower.
Okay. We're not going to fight and find the frozen castle, ice castle thing.
I thought we were just returning back to continue our conversation with the count and speak to his father. Or speak
Bly wants to
his
kill
father.
things. Right?
It's, in a larger sense, I wish to cleanse this realm of its evil, but if killing Count Malone's father is part of that, especially if he is undead.
Wait. His father?
Yeah. So his father is. We're entering into the palace through the catacombs. His father is imprisoned underneath the palace.
This is all
We
weird.
have reason to believe that he's undead. I thought that.
He said he told you this yesterday, but you were too busy thinking
It's
about
okay.
arrows and fire arrows and stuff.
You know, now you mention it, this might sound familiar.
Yeah, it's.
Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so do we need Aurora for that, or do we...
So Aurora actually did get up. And
And
she's
is stalking around behind them
Yeah.
right now? Yeah.
trying.
It is my intention that
20.
we go.
All right.
to
For
the-
the sake of hilarity, let's all roll a perception check to see if you notice the cat that is stalking you. That'll be your natural 20 for the night, right?
22.
What do
22?
you even roll for that? Like,
Perception.
Perception.
Okay.
It's a
Right.
wisdom bonus if you have it.
yeah,
If
just
you,
16.
okay. So at about this point, you both realize that Aurora is stalking you in the shadows of the room.
Where are you going without Aurora now?
I thought you were sleeping.
I had to say my joke.
It was a great joke.
It
So I
was
guess
a really good joke.
it was a good joke. So I guess we're going...
Did you tell them the joke?
Why don't you tell him the joke?
No, you tell them the joke.
I don't remember.
That was such a good joke. Repeat it.
I've moved on from the joke. The joke has left me.
There's something going on. You know what? It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Let's go and do the catacomb thing.
Did you guys
On the target.
literally eat a brick of shit for breakfast?
Why would you say such a thing? I would never eat a brick of shit.
Because it smells like a brick of shit in here.
No. I burnt the bacon. I'm sorry.
Well, if there was bacon involved, you didn't use up all the bacon, did you?
Probably not, no.
I'm gonna eat some bacon, then we can get going.
Awesome.
Okay?
I think she's asking here.
You okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. She's gonna
Sorry, I totally missed it.
She's gonna try to cook some bacon.
Okay, are you cooking the bacon? You actually want to cook?
She's gonna try to cook the
Make
bacon.
her
Why
roll
not?
too, damn it.
Let's roll for cooking bacon.
Is it a dex check?
No, this is going to be a no.
Just
You don't get
roll
to
and
use your
suffer
dice.
the consequences.
Well, it's a 5.
Okay.
Ha! You burned it too!
A second brick of shit appears.
She's gonna throw
Not
out
that easy, is
She's
it?
gonna throw out that bacon and try to make more bacon.
All right, you guys have never used this stove in the Infinity Tower, and you're finding it's very hot.
12.
The bacon is edible.
Hooray!
Keyword edible.
That probably means she like swirled it in the pan and just ate it because she didn't want to wait and see if it burned. You know,
Yeah.
something good. Now that everybody's eaten, one of these days we'll figure out this whole like time passing thing. But are you going back to the
I
mansion?
mean,
Melody
eating
at this
bacon
point?
is the most important thing. I think the internet agrees on that.
Well, I mean, yeah, the internet loves bacon.
If you can find a way of combining bacon and Cthulhu and ninjas,
I hope this is still getting combined.
Cthulhu. Cthulhu?
This tentacles would be made out of bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't possibly go well for us.
And then he would be a delicious cook.
I'm pushing a button.
buttons. Oh, are we going to
Much shorter. I like that better.
Oh, that was good.
It'd be nice if it would taper down a little bit, but I'll work on it. Okay. So you guys have managed to head to the Mansion Melanie.
Mm-hmm.
Planning on speaking to the Count.
Can I ask a quick question? Is his first name Count?
I've never bothered to ask.
And if it is not Count, is he called Count because he is good at counting?
As you like open the door and walk into the mansion.
Count is one of those titles that you give to people who, either by birth or...
He's already walking down the staircase at this
Because at
time.
Merit.
first I was confused that I was supposed to go here and count the number of Melanies, and as of yet I have only counted one.
Yep. You know what? I can't help myself. We just have to set it up.
Given the nature of our host, I never sought to address him with his title.
You never know. One of these days, some of these things may become relevant, and then it won't just be like a waste of time. Plus, it gives me something to hit.
I mean, the first time we were in here, Aurora jumped on and off of several things
Yeah,
that
right.
you had set up.
No,
so.
you enjoyed that part. That was good. It was all set for a fighty thing, but didn't need it. So Theophraxis gets hit by the fireball. Well, that's how I know you're coming down the hall. And the Count is already coming down the stairs, like I said. So,
Falling down the stairs.
falling-ish down the stairs. But he's big. He's got lots of hit points. Well, you're back.
We are.
Nothing happened yesterday.
That's good.
Very happy to hear it.
Hello,
Hopefully,
sir.
this is the
You're
day
back.
that we finish.
Well. Yes. Well, I suppose we should get to it.
Mm-hmm.
Where is this palace that we're going to?
No, I think maybe you misunderstand me. There's a cellar, really. Not even a catacombs proper. But there's a cellar that we basically stopped using it and strung up bars across one of the walls
Wait, it's here.
where I buried my father. Yes.
Oh, so are we talking to your dead father about the location of the castle?
He knows more about it than I do, I'm sure, provided that he is animate and able to answer questions.
Another sentient undead.
I know you love those. He loves those.
Well,
So the path to Vela has been here the entire time.
no, I'm not sure really what to think of all this. I'm trying to give you the best information I can. I don't know how you're going to find Vela directly. I haven't been down to visit my father. At all.
Thank you for your assistance, Count.
Well, how do we get down to see your father?
I'm going to let you in.
Great. Okay.
You know, walking out the front door and shouting Danor worked pretty well. We could go out the front door and shout Bela.
No. I mean, we could try, but no.
No sense of adventure.
I don't know who said that.
So the Count walks over to this door here, leads you down a short passageway, and there's a set of stairs to the, let's say for you guys, stage left, that goes down into the basement. Opens up the door. You want to go down the stairs?
Imagine this is like the Sweeney Todd set change for anybody that's.
You know what, you guys...
Which part of
No, I'm
Sweeney
gonna picture
Todd are
that.
we talking about?
Well, I'm talking about the original musical where they had this massive like set that would like whirl around and stuff.
It's like on a.
I think you should do
Yeah.
that. Because
Yeah.
personally, I would just change that thing all day, just like I do with this. It would be great. So there's a wall here, and as you go forward into this room, there's like a cell wall that's been built. Basically, like someone just erected iron bars out in front of the wall. Look, I really don't want to go any farther than this. Do you think you can speak to him on your own?
You are clear, Count. Thank you so much for your help.
I'll wait right here at the base of the stairs.
This is where we need to be, right? Okay, I'll go up to the. Is that a door?
Yeah.
I'll go up and kind of look around, see what I can see.
Like this window? No, like I didn't. You look around. It looks like this is like an old. I know, it's super hot. I put this camera like on the computer and stuff, like right where you can't see anything. So you have like one of those like vaulted cellar ceilings like this, you know. So there's like columns that come down, just like this, kind of framing the room. And basically, somebody has built like an iron grating wall across this, and just kind of bricked in the rest of the room. So.
Do I see any movement inside?
No, you don't. If we can pretend there's no window here, we'll have something like that. So you can kind of get your wall.
But there's definitely a door there, right?
Yeah, you guys get a door right here.
Okay.
So you don't see anything moving in here. Everything's really dark and shadowed.
Like dark and shadowed, like it was back at the Duergar, the Dwarven city, where we
Not
opened
like
the door.
natural darkness. Like you can see okay.
Okay.
Not great. I mean, dark vision works in here. There's just really nothing there. It looks like they just cleared out this whole area and just left it.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk over there as well and peer in.
Are we going in?
You also have dark vision, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I have dark vision too. I'll get peer in.
Oh,
We
sure.
all
I'm
do
just,
except for
that was a
Clay.
very
Dark vision.
that was a very
What?
simple.
What's that? You all needed some light? Wow.
I sure would hate it if I didn't have dark vision. Having dark vision. Are we supposed to be quiet right now?
Yeah.
How do you even
Oh,
live?
sorry.
How do you even breathe? Do
Why?
things?
I don't know. Okay, so are we just gonna win? Do you want to take point again? Explore, sneak
Do we see?
ahead.
Do I need to roll like
Do you want to
investigation
sneak
to see if
ahead?
I see like a skeleton or remnants of a body?
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah, you can
yes,
make
we
like a
can do that.
perception check.
I see a rat.
Yeah.
I think Aurora's making a stealth check to sneak in.
Well, first I'm gonna make a perception check.
Let's all make perception checks.
Well, I might have seen that same rat. I also rolled a 12.
Yeah, I'm like, look at it, it's pretty fat. Do you think you can eat it?
I mean,
I got
rats
24.
are good.
Great. You guys are all
Sorry,
going to see
Candy.
things at about the same time.
Sometimes there's
You
this
notice in the
place that
darkness
I've met
something
them
is
called Beast
stirring.
Keep,
Mm-hmm.
and they have
And it
this
is
meat
moving
on a
in
stick
your
there.
direction.
Hey
It is mostly
guys,
rats.
something's coming at us, guys.
And about the time that they finish this rat conversation, they're aware of the fact there's also something just peripherally moving in the shadows out here. Just like slowly moving towards them. Into the sky.
There's something moving in the shadows. What is it?
You can hear the sound of dragging chains. It's dark, it's quiet, and there's some being moving towards the door. Just looks like it's dressed in like long, dark shroud, basically covering its body. But you can hear those chains pulling, and you see them just kind of dragging along on the ground behind it.
Are the chains attached to anything, or are the chains coming out from under the robe?
They seem like they're attached to the creature, and in terms of being attached to anything, you can't see at this point what they might be attached to. They might have been attached to the wall, but it's like it's too far out here in the shadow to have a really clear idea at this point.
Well, do we talk to it? How does this work?
And the being is basically directly against the bar. It's just not touching them with its hands. Everything's dressed in like this long, like dark veil, like shroud that's been laid over the body. It's not moving it at all. So it's hard to get any sort of idea of where its face is looking, but its head is turned in the direction of you. Less chain rattling noises now as it's ceased movement.
I say in Dwarvish, thank you for letting us into your ancient city. Wait, that was somebody else.
That was somebody else.
I also say in Dwarvish to you.
That was somebody else, yes.
I'm just like looking at the cleric.
Get me in front of the door, please.
Boom.
If something happens, it hits me first. You are the father, yes? You are the father of Count Malone, yes?
Do you think it speaks another language? Like, the Count looked... What did the Count look like to you guys?
Beast.
What did the count look like?
Like a big, like, ogreish kind of dude.
Yeah, but this dude's not that big.
Nope, he is not that big. He
I'm
is
gonna-
roughly the same height as Arvin.
I'm gonna try Infernal because that's the only other language I know and say, are you with us?
And so it kind of snaps towards you with that. Looks back across.
What was that language you spoke?
You understood that?
Do you understand me?
Then speak, spirit.
I don't think it understands you. I think it understands her when she speaks that. What is the language you're speaking?
Where I come from, we call it Infernal.
Well, that sounds pleasant.
I kind of get closer to the bars and I look in and go, is your son the Count?
How close are we talking to the bars?
Probably like, so the bars are here and I'm here so I can speak through them.
So you're hoping you've got like a full arm's length of distance between you and it?
I got a foot.
Mhm.
Not an arm's length.
Okay.
Less.
The creature starts bending forward just a little bit like this in the waist. And you hear again like those chain dragging noises.
You know, the Aphraxis, I say in Dwarvish, they say that music is the universal language.
I can't play an instrument.
You were singing last night.
Yeah, but you play. You perform.
You hear just something very faint.
Can I understand what he's saying?
It's just really super faint.
Shoot. I don't think minor illusion can boom his voice or anything like that. I'm going to say, kind of in a lower voice, like lower my voice and say, unfortunately, I cannot hear you. You will have to speak louder.
Takes like another smallish lean forward here.
And I lean forward a little bit more too.
And that's where he grabs you.
Yeah.
Okay, but I think your armor class is going to be too good for this. You're above a 10, right?
Yes.
So there is this like moment of just like frantic grasping as it like reaches out with both hands, goes passing through the bars entirely with its body, reaching out towards Ember.
Can I try to do some sort of reaction, like grab his hand.
Sure.
Come get my rifle.
We're just gonna go ahead and bring this down here. We don't really need that there.
So like him, my hands, I got a 6, so what
He's not
happens?
solid.
So I try to grab him and my hands go through.
Yep, just straight through. Okay. All right, open play. Here we go. You guys have 5 minutes for whatever's going to happen here. He just went lunging for Ember, totally missed her because she moved back just enough, but just went straight through the bars like vapor.
I'm gonna shout something like, we need to restrain him somehow, capture him somehow.
I could try to do the thing that clerics do, but I run the risk of destroying him if I do. So,
I'll say gnomish, hey, behave.
Okay.
Like scream at him like, hey, behave.
Okay.
No reaction.
No, that didn't work on anything.
Okay.
All right.
Then I'm gonna shout again. We're here to get the person who did this to you.
And what language are you saying that in?
Infernal.
In Infernal. All right. Cool. Cool.
Spirit, if you seek release, my companions and I will handily give it to you. But I implore you to answer our questions first.
Okay. Kat, you got anything you want to do, or is you go?
You know, Aurora doesn't really have anything to trap anyone. I double checked Shape the Flowing River, and it says you specifically cannot use it to trap somebody.
Okay.
So, like, she has various things that can blow him away, but
Mhm.
I don't feel like that's what we want right now, right?
That's up to you guys. So,
Is it still reaching for?
no, it's moved back just a little bit now. It's just standing there looking at you all. It's clearly not contained by itself because it's just moved right through it.
I'm gonna kind of look behind me really quick and say, if you have something to say that you want me to say to it, tell me now.
Meh.
Now, in perfect, highly accented, like speaking with like a rich, melodious noble's voice, it says, "Now, you've moved into the realm of the true master of this castle." And it reaches out its hand, the staircase shoots into the wall, leaving just a blank wall. The Count kind of looks around, and the entire ceiling, like everything, picks up. The room is now, it's like now suddenly the room has a 40-foot ceiling. And these long pillars just continue to go up. The lights are coming down dimmer. And then, for all of you who can still see because of the dark vision, light cast on a shield, the Count, the old Count, is standing there. And it's like all that dark raiment just kind of like drains down from his body. And he looks dead. Very pale, very desiccated, chains running all the way down his body, down to the ground, and dressed in like remnants, like tatters of noble clothing. Now, we can speak in peace about why you think you can enter my realm and tell me what I will do. And then, you'll be the meal I've been waiting for a long time. Which is where we're ending.
I'm sure the cleric tastes really bad. Like a ghost.
That's not what I heard.
Shermans are delicious.
Yeah, that's what I heard. So, good
We have
stuff.
first-hand testimony.
Okay.
I mean, they're okay. They're no bacon.
Okay, guys. 400 experience points for tonight for random killing stuff. How are you guys doing on leveling up? Where are we at?
We're very far.
Very far?
Very far.
400, you said?
400.
Cool.
Shouldn't you guys be at like
937. 937.
Yeah, that's like, 6,000 more experience. No, it's like 14,000. It's like a lot.
We got a lot of
But it's not that bad. I mean, you take this guy out. He's gonna be worth like
I
at
was
least.
hoping the
a couple
displacer
of
beast would be worth more than that.
Yeah, I was too. But, we do what we do.
It's gonna be epic though on the Fantabular.
Right, the Fantabular is really the source of experience you guys should be going for. I mean, that's probably like 600 experience points each just for building that thing.
Sweet.
Well, there you
Good
go.
No,
I'm holding you to that.
that's fine. I'm totally lying.
All right, so shout out last person. We're
Okay.
gonna give a shout out. No medic.
No medic. Thank you for following. Or watching,
Medic.
rather.
No medic.
No
Nice.
medic.
GNOMEDIC.
Gnome.
No
The
medic.
play on a word.
So a gnome
I love
is a medic.
wordplay.
So that's like
No
if we
medic.
stuck these two guys together right there. That would be like the no medic. That's a frightening thought, really. I don't want that.
So yeah, we're
All right,
5,000 away from
Yeah, and we
Jeez,
we're at 82 followers.
82 followers is awesome. Thank you guys very much for
Getting
following.
closer, getting closer. We'll give
Yeah,
away
that's
some
great.
goodies.
We are looking forward to that day. And then in the meantime, thanks for watching Infinity Tower. Tomorrow, Blades in the Dark with Kelsa. If you guys have never seen her run Blades in the Dark, she does it regularly. She's a pro. It's going to be the best thing ever. I have the book right here. Just for a book. Yeah, no pressure. Right. You know what? She's totally not worried.
She's the best Blades in the Dark DM like ever in the
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
Yes, man, you'll be entertained 24/7.
Right. I mean, she feels no stress, though, I'm sure. She's got this
She's great.
covered.
She is amazing.
So looking forward to that. And then make sure you make time to tabletop.